What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's going on?
Welcome back to Barnes Bros TV. We are
Another
streaming
stream.
live
Dang.
again.
We are on a roll.
Yeah, man. We can keep it I thank God for this consistency.
I know.
Thank God for live streaming because
Yeah.
that helps us be consistent.
It really does.
We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to review some things we talked about because we ignited a small firestorm. We went slightly viral.
with this
There's a lot of fans of James Gunn who feel the need to defend him, and
That
they
man don't
feel like
even
they made some
defense.
good points, but you didn't, and we're going to tell you why. You're like, in the words of the immortal Stephen A. Smith, you're wrong. And let me tell you why. All right, but
Your
we'll get to
points were
that.
asinine. Just like throwing out random big words.
But But we'll get to that.
Come
we
at
don't
me,
want
bro. Come at me, bro.
to. We'll get to that. We don't want to open up with going over old stuff. So we'll get to that. But first, let's just hit some topics today. We're going to talk about some news. We're even talk about some sports today.
I know. Some sports into there.
You know, I'll be honest. That's gonna be my weakest point. But I'm pretty good at having approximate knowledge of many things. So, Adventure Time reference. So, I will, with my
That's
approximate
hilarious.
knowledge, I will kind of fumble my way through this.
Well, the thing we were talking about is it's been long enough in history that you,
Yeah.
even like if you haven't watched it recently, you still could comment on it.
All right. So somehow, this was Aaron Rodgers' first year
With the Steelers,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Somehow he has lasted. He survived this weird experimental season, but Mike Tomlin did not. So I think that's interesting. You know, the world we live in today that took place.
Yeah, that's wild.
So yeah. So it's my understanding, and you fill me in here as a noob here.
Okay.
Mike Tomlin is legendary. He has a winning average, like his seasons. He's got winning seasons.
Yeah.
So I saw some criticism of like, why does he get fired as winning? And I'm like, my thought process is, and I guess it's his thought process and the Steelers organization's thought process is, like LeBron said that one time when they lost to the Warriors, whatever. You feel like you get this far, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point?
I
If
think
you
it's one of
keep
those
getting to
situations.
just a wild card, just the first round of playoffs, and you never getting farther than that.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive waste of time.
Yeah, no,
You know?
for real. It's like he's good enough for you to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Steelers, I mean, I like Mike Tomlin, but the Steelers have been a mediocre franchise ever since Big Ben retired. It just is what it is.
Okay.
After Big Ben retired, it has been nothing. Like after Big Ben retired, we had a year of the Russell Wilson experience. Yes, Russell
Wow.
Wilson and Justin Fields. And a lot of people are like, no, we need to have Justin Fields. But Justin Fields was not going to save nobody. It just was not. I'm sorry. Yes, Justin Fields had a couple of games. He looked pretty good. But then Justin Fields now plays for the Jets.
Okay.
And that's a whole other thing. People say like the Jets is a trash franchise. Like there's nothing you can.
So that proved
Aaron
itself out.
Rodgers played for the Jets and he couldn't do anything.
Okay.
So he looks way better for the Steelers.
How
Older.
old is Aaron Rodgers?
I think he's 42.
Good for him.
Maybe 43 at this point. So the thing that's so
He's a
crazy
good
too.
chiropractor.
Yeah, right. Aaron Rodgers is probably, in terms of history of quarterbacks, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Like I just love me some Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But I did not care. As a Steelers fan, I did not care. When I was like, I don't want old man or Aaron Rodgers. Give me Aaron Rodgers from 5 years
the
ago.
wild card though. Who was it right before him? You said.
Russell Wilson.
And how did he
and
get?
And Justin, the same.
So really, it's about Mike Tomlin.
Well, and that's what everyone's getting at. But the thing is, because the defense is always really good, the problem is the offense has been mid. And even with Aaron Rodgers is like, I'm experienced enough to carry this crap to here. But the Steelers got there last year. So it's one of the things where it's like, the Steelers were in the playoffs last year.
All right, so here's what gets
but
interesting.
they never win the play. They always lose in that
Let me
first
draw
round.
a parallel here. I may be way off here between Mike Tomlin and LeBron James. Because one complaint I kept seeing people say about LeBron James was that, you
Okay.
always need another piece. You need another superstar.
Okay.
If you're so great, you should be able to pull it off of what you got. But then at the same time, he would get props from the crowd of like, you took the Cavs, you dragged them kicking and screaming to that second championship. Did he not have Kyrie the second championship at Cavs, or was he still
No. So Kyrie was there for two. Of them.
Okay.
But it was that last run that Kyrie had left. Kyrie got traded to Boston.
But anyway, he got props for that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, why can't you keep doing that? Like, you got better pieces now. Like, why is it that the excuse is you don't have enough? The coaching staff isn't good enough.
Yeah.
I talk about Darvin Ham.
Darvingham. Oh Lord,
I love that. That's my favorite meme ever. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Continue. Still track. So, is there a parallel here? Could you toss that same criticism on Mike Tomlin? Like, are you going to blame not having a good QB, good offense for this long,
Yeah.
or is it like at this point
Okay.
you're the common denominator? Because how many Super Bowls does Mike Tomlin have?
2.
Two. So he's done
I
it
believe
before.
it's 2.
But was it with Big Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Both
then
way
maybe
Big
maybe it's
Ben.
more of a Bill Belichick, Tom Brady situation then.
It could be.
Maybe it's more of that.
I
then.
will say though, but it towards the end when they were the same type of mid, even with Big Ben. But Big Ben was just getting old. But I will say the thing that I think so it's an interesting comparison. But LeBron is very good. He's so good that it's almost it goes against him.
Yes.
Because he can cover up a lot of. Like he can take well not anymore, but back then in his prime, those prime years of Braun were like he could take anything there, but he couldn't take it over. So people were like, oh, he always asking for help, and he was. The thing was, I don't think LeBron is good player management. Like he doesn't understand what pieces actually work, in my opinion. So I'm not a basketball player. I always viewed it. They always had the meme, the GM.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's a good GM because I don't think he actually knows how to build a good team.
Yeah.
He knows how to play the sport of basketball. And when he has people on the floor, he's like, this is what I need, boom, 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 boom. So he would look, oh, this person's good at this. Every time they would go be against somebody, it would be like that person would be past their prime, slightly too late. That's
okay.
why
I feel you.
the combination with Pat Riley, the Miami Heat days, if LeBron had stayed, Pat Riley.
Oh, you think? Okay.
And because then the Heat are always, even though the Heat don't never do nothing amazing, because you think about the run with Jimmy Butler. I don't know how players have you been. Jimmy Butler came. So Jimmy Butler is a really good player too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that core. If LeBron had to stay, he needed to be with someone who's like, you don't try to take over. LeBron got so, I think, pessimistic about his early years with the Cavs. He was like, I can't trust anybody with my career. Because the early days of the Cavs, they didn't know what they was doing either. So I give him that. So I think he got so paranoid, he said, I have to take control. He really couldn't take control in Miami because Pat Riley's there.
Yeah.
But Pat Riley knew who put the teams together. They got 2 chips. So then he goes to the Cavs and like, I know what it means to be a champion now.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to run it. But it just didn't work.
Take control of his destiny. Okay, well, I like that analysis. I never thought of that.
Who was there when he went back? Kyrie Irving. He didn't make that happen though. Kyrie was. So that was part of it. Kyrie was there when he came back.
So we need somebody else building the pieces and that
right. So that first run was in back because he said, "I need my third. I need my Chris Bosh." That was Kevin Love. So that wasn't the bad move per se, but it was like. After that, just the peripheral, just trying to keep everything together. He's an exceptional basketball player, but I think it was like if it was LeBron making all those, my dad's sports, and then also shout out Michaela, she's also sports talk. So I think that's part of the problem was like, now to take that to Mike Tomlin, exceptional with pulling stuff together, like as far as like pulling the best out of people. He gets credit for having the most diva-ist, is that a word? Most drama queen wide receivers of all time, like Antonio Brown. I know you know about that.
Yeah.
So, like, fine with the Steelers, leaves the Steelers, and everyone's like, what happened to this
so he
man?
can handle that.
Like, what the heck?
Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you think the Steelers are going to be okay without him? Are they going to remain mid? Are they going to get better? Or are they going to get worse?
Well, I think they can't get better. They can't. Like right now, they cannot get better. I don't think. Offensively, anyway, the defense was oddly bad this year. It was kind of like, I mean, it was just weird. Like usually they're better than that. So I think the Steelers at this point is going to have to fall off a cliff. But that's not really how the Steelers do things, which is they've had 3 coaches.
I did hear about that, yeah.
In their entire franchise. So it's like, I don't even know if the Steelers know how to be bad because they've been like, we have a standard, so like, they're like a buttoned up organization. So there's no drama and stuff. So, and I don't know that the Steelers are a place that free agents just want to go to. So I do think as my dad said, I think you have to kind of just blow it up.
Well, I think so too. If you're getting rid of, with my very limited knowledge, but if you're getting rid of Mike Tomlin, I think Mike Tomlin's the only thing, my guess, keeping them. Ravens fan. I think you guys did a little bit worse this year. But if Mike Tomlin was the only thing keeping you at mid,
that's what.
Then I would say if you're going to let him go,
You got to start. Yeah.
Just blow up everything. Get rid of everything.
There's no because
there's nothing to build around.
Yeah, there's no coach that's going to come in and do better.
Yeah.
Because even if you get an exceptional coach,
Bill Belichick could probably use a job.
Well, Bill Belichick is also the same boat as Aaron Rodgers. It's just too old now. I'm sorry. That time has passed. That time is. I mean, he would probably be exceptional with the Steelers because he's very like well, he used to be no nonsense. But anyway, I'm not getting into his I'm getting that man's personal life.
Yeah. Weirdness.
But so yeah, that's how I feel about that. If you got rid of Tomlin, you're not really. Nobody's gonna come in and make you. It's not gonna be like, oh, we just need one coaching change. No, the offense is not good.
Okay.
It's not. You have pieces, but it's not like it's an exceptional offense.
Okay.
And Aaron Rodgers, the same kind of deal. He's like, I need to be in the. You need to put him in the perfect scenario because you don't want him to get in the head. You know, like that's like I can run. He has experience. I know it was cool watching him play this year though, because there'll be certain drives he would just tell the coaching staff, stop, like I got this. I remember this one drive when the coaching staff was trying to like do substitutions or like call plays, and he was like, stop. I got this. I got this. I was like, dang, let on that man cook. But then I heard someone say it was elder abuse because that man got the crap beat out of him in this last playoff game.
Terrible. I mean, look, they got to the wild cards, right? I mean, now, switching gears slightly, but we brought up LeBron. I was thinking about this in my head. Daddy says too many old players.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, really.
Here's my thought. What would talk about basketball? What would be the best place, maybe from like a poetic standpoint, for LeBron to retire?
LA.
Just LA?
Just it's done, man.
You know
done.
what? I see him go back to the Heat for a year. No,
it wouldn't work. There's too many. Well, the only reason it wouldn't work is too many egos.
Who's on the Heat right now? I honestly don't know.
Bam Adebayo. That's probably about it.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Hero.
Okay.
But that's the thing. The Heat's one of them teams. If you put a superstar on it, you probably would want that. The problem is our era of basketball, like which has been much been extended.
Yeah.
I say our era because that's like 2010s.
Yeah.
Those guys are still playing, which is pretty crazy, honestly. Our era, that was the player empowerment era of NBA that we came up on. So I guess we kind of crossed too because we had the Kobe and Shaq era too, which is kind of before a little bit.
Yeah,
like Allen Iverson. But I'm just talking about like that LeBron, D Wade, Steph Curry, like everybody from that point to now. It's like that was like the start of the player empowerment era.
I got you.
And I don't think that any of those guys can handle that. The younger dudes are kind of very interesting to me. That's why I like the whole anime crossover with like One Piece because they do kind of seem to be the worst generation.
Yeah.
Like they just don't give a rip.
Yeah.
They don't give a rip about none of the older dudes.
Okay.
They don't care. Like that's why I like Anthony Edwards. They call him Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That man, like last year was a crazy playoff run for him because it was like this man was going down slaying legends.
Yeah.
He was like just going down and knock people down.
I think I like his vibe. He was it was a movie. It was I forgot the name of it. Adam Sandler movie.
Hidden Gems.
Yeah. No.
Hidden Gems.
That's the other movie.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. But I forgot the name of the movie. But that was a good movie. But he was funny. He was a troll in that. But it just seems like some people say he basically came out there and played himself. Like, that's who he is in the NBA.
That's who he is. Yeah, now him. You have, but it's Victor Wembanyama. Like, I don't think these dudes are like afraid. They don't care. They're just like, we're here.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it kind of just matches like where we are in the world today, like Gen Z era of people. Like that's just where we're at. So okay, cool. We had a sports discussion.
Before we continue, I did realize I did not hook up the LAN cable again. Seems to be a running thing. We're fine, but I do realize it's not like the crispest looking.
Well, it is what it is at this point.
The stream seems to still be going pretty fine though.
Hopefully, we don't have any issues.
so far, I think we haven't been dropping frames.
Doing this on Wi-Fi. Okay, well let's just
all right.
let it ride.
We'll keep it going.
All right. What's our next topic we want to hit today? Do you want to review our old stuff? Just check the YouTube comments and things like that.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and look at some comments. Let me pull. I want to do YouTube first. We do TikTok.
Let's do YouTube.
All right, let me pull up YouTube. And we're gonna look at some comments.
So we had a discussion last week about Stranger Things and Superman.
Goodness.
And I clipped those out and uploaded those separate videos on TikTok and YouTube. And what is so very interesting is that I didn't expect the Superman video to take off look at the like to view ratio. Look at that.
What the heck?
me hit the James Gunn fans. James Gunn fans don't like us. I didn't expect, but that video I think did better than Stranger Things video. So we got a 61% like ratio on that. So
well, isn't it the thing with YouTube now that don't matter? It's just engagement.
Oh no, it doesn't show you. Well, yeah, maybe so.
It's all
but
engagement.
I'm just saying we made some folks mad. So we're gonna hit some comments.
Thank you for
here.
the engagement. We
Thank you
appreciate
very much for the engagement. So let's go ahead.
So should we do this on picture in picture, like the big one or the small one?
Let's do the big one. So that everybody can see what we're talking about here. All right, so you guys should now be able to see the comments. So we did Superman 2025 was bad. All right, and now here's my thing. I know I was saying everybody can see this, right?
They should be able to.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay.
I just switched it over.
Yeah.
So.
All right, everybody. I was saying that it was bad. I thought you were just saying you didn't like it.
Yeah.
They can still see that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You jumping off.
Yeah,
here we go. All right. This is where we want to be. So I was saying that it was bad. I think you were more so. I mean, you didn't like it either, but you just didn't like it for your reason you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Of course, that makes the fanboys mad. So let's look at some of these gun knights. How they feel. All right.
Ninja forgot his what?
I think Ninja, we know what that means, forgot he's watching expletive comic book movie as a grown expletive man.
I'm assuming that's all talking about me.
Yeah, it's got to be you. Because you were talking about it being too not that comic book, Sunday Saturday morning cartoon, too funny. So I'll let you respond to that.
First of all, Mort, I don't want you to call me that. Secondly, I know I was watching a comic book movie. But here's the thing, though. I feel like you can have a movie and not be like a Saturday morning cartoon. Just because, like you said, we have a lot of comic book nerd stuff that's not like Saturday morning. Like, I wouldn't say Star Wars for like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Nope.
So I'm saying, just because it's a comic book don't mean this guy. I feel like the comic book purist, which I am not, I will 100% tell you all right now, I am not a comic book purist. Mm-hmm. I don't read the comics. So if that makes you upset, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. So I'm a movie person, so I come at superhero stuff from a movie lens. I want to watch a movie. I grew up on Saturday morning cartoons. I'm not mad at Saturday morning cartoons, but I didn't want to watch a Saturday morning cartoon. I wanted to watch a movie about Superman doing Superman stuff.
Put your thing, Matt, so I can clip you.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to watch let's go over here. It's alive. I wanted to watch a Superman thing about Superman being Superman. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to see Superman with his issues.
Yeah.
And Superman struggling. And we're having this conversation, and in the background outside, we see some big thing fighting and all that stuff. So again, if that's what y'all wanted to watch, that's cool. But that's not what I wanted to see. So I was like, yeah, no, this is not this is not it for me. So I do think it's interesting up here. It's almost like this. What's the word? If you don't like this version of Superman, you're not a Superman fan. If you don't like this version of Superman, then you just don't know Superman.
Well, they said the same thing about Zack Snyder's Superman. So the problem is, I think someone made a comment on this. There are way too many versions in comics. This ain't anime where you got one version, one creator. Mm-hmm. Way too many versions for anybody to ever use that.
Yeah.
And my issue with that, let's go back to the comments. Okay. My issue with that is if you can't use it's a comic book movie as an excuse. Mm-hmm. We got to stop using that excuse. That actually makes it worse because we get away with too much stuff. And I'll come back to that. All right, let's see.
So it was pretty not Superman
to be a guest star on some film. Yes, that is kind of how they felt sometimes. I'll say this. I think they balanced it okay. I just didn't care about none of the other characters.
No. I actually feel that though.
Oh, you do? Okay.
No. I actually do feel that because the yes, it was mainly about Superman, but it was a lot of other people doing stuff. So it almost felt like it was like not a Superman movie per se.
Yeah.
Because you had what do they call it? Super Friends or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, the Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang. Okay, so yeah, my bad. I guess it wasn't a comic book. We just saw a comic book on. But here's the thing, the comic book thing. Watchmen. What the heck?
Exactly.
I mean, what the heck? Watchmen.
Blade. Spawn.
I'm sorry. I like the more serious type of stuff. My bad. Anyways.
That's a lot. I'm not going to read all that, but he's pretty much agreeing that it doesn't hold up on rewatch. He hit a lot of stuff. He said Lex overpowered, just like you said.
Okay, yeah.
He said he was too overpowered. And he made a good point, though. He did say Superman's only been active for 3 years. Yeah, at that time, Lex built all this stuff and a way to beat Superman, clone him, all of that, ages the clone, and does all that. And in 3 years, he's been active. And that is kind of a stretch right there. Like, is this plan works better if it's a long-running rivalry, you know? I do agree with that. Oh, and something I told you there was a lot of issues I never touched on. I didn't like Lex's motivation. They got very close to getting Lex's motivation right in a way that no other on-screen version of Lex Luthor has ever actually gotten right. I want to admit that. And they got very close to getting it right, and then they lost it in the third act. When and I got to remember, it's been, well, I still watched the movie, but they were very close to him being able to say, because Lex Luthor in the comics, mainline comics, issue with Superman is that Lex should be humanity's savior because Lex is a human, and that Superman is actually holding human beings back. Okay. But that's Lex's standpoint.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm not mad at that.
Lex in the movie, it looked like they were about to go that route, and then at the very end, when they had their whole long conversation, I have issues with that too. He fumbled it, and I forgot exactly what he said, but I was so close in theater, and I was like, "Dang, they almost had it."
Yeah.
But it was more personal for him. Like he just couldn't take it. I forgot what they said. His reasoning, what he said his reasoning was, but I remember thinking, "Y'all were this close to greatness, this close."
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think you can balance the humor. Like again, the movie has humor. It's not to say you can't have any humor at all, but I do think you can balance it in a.
And here's the thing: Guardians of the Galaxy was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was funny, but I didn't enjoy it because the comedy didn't work for me. Just because it's comedy in a comic book film doesn't mean it works. We got to stop doing that. Just because the costume is comic accurate doesn't make it a good costume. Not everything works on film. At the end of the day, you have to make a good film. I'm not watching a comic book film. I'm watching a film, and you have to make a good film. If it's comic book related, great, fine. But it's got to be a good movie. And in my opinion, Superman 2025 is not a good movie. And saying that, it's a comic book movie does not give it a green light to not be good. We've had too many good comic book movies. Super comic accurate, not comic accurate, whatever. We have too many good comic book movies for us to use the excuse, you're watching a comic book movie. You shouldn't be this critical on it. No, we've come too far for that. We don't need that anymore at all. Like, we've gone there. We had some other comments. One guy said, "Okay, hater." Well, you got to be a hater if you hate the movie.
A lot to say. Why can't I just not like the movie?
Exactly.
But that's fine. I'll be a hater. It's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
I realized I was not on the thing doing your entire rant. It's like, oh crap.
No, it's fine because I realized I can still clip it with that anyway.
I wanted to also throw in there something else I thought about that I forgot to bring up was I didn't like the when they revealed what the parents' message was, how they decoded it, and so quickly translated the language. And I was like, how in the world did y'all just find this so easily to just be able to do this? So that Lex, nothing was stopping him. Yeah, that man was like, I would rather him be Superman, to be honest with you.
There you go. Which again, they almost got it right because that's Lex's whole point.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite Superman arcs. Because somebody tried to come at me on TikTok saying that I need to read some comics. And then I replied back with a list of my favorite Superman comics, like, what's yours? Yeah. And he didn't, he just replied back with his favorites. I was like, okay. But one of my favorite comics was during it was after, Final Crisis. It was right before New 52, I believe. After Final Crisis. No, after Blackest Night specifically.
Okay.
And
that was the Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah. After Blackest Night. That was one of the last major events before New 52 happened. You had Blackest Night, then you had the Brightest Day initiative, and then New 52 happened. And that what happened was Lex Luthor took over Action Comics for a while.
Okay.
You could still read the Superman comic book, but Action Comics, which Superman also headlined, Lex Luthor became the protagonist for a while.
Yeah.
And Superman was doing, I think this is when he was doing his Grounded storyline, where he was trying to reconnect with humanity in America, so he decided to walk across the United States.
I think I remember.
And that was
what
was going Superman comic.
Yeah.
So Action Comics, Lex Luthor became the protagonist, and he had gotten the orange ring in Blackest Night, and that was avarice, greed, which matched him. That's why I found him. But there's only one ring and one lantern because of Lar Fleas. Anyway, so he got it for a little while, or maybe another ring did get created. Anyway, whatever, he lost it. But he was obsessed with finding that kind of power again. So the whole arc was him searching for a power that ended up not even really being all that related to all that stuff. But he basically found out that the Phantom Zone, there was a creature that grew up or was born in the Phantom Zone. The Zone Child, I think they called it. And it's like this alien creature. And it was immensely powerful.
Okay.
So he ended up finding this creature. By the end of the arc, he siphoned the powers of that being and took it on for himself and became like omnipotent, super powerful, and all that. The interesting thing was, the only thing he could do with this power is like, I'm probably weakening it, but in so many words, make everybody happy. Like it brought total peace and joy to like the universe or Earth or whatever. And that was all he could do with the power. but he wanted to destroy Superman. And that's the fatal flaw in Lex. Even if he's right that Superman's holding humanity back, he's still not the right guy to be humanity's savior because of his ego and his inability to get over himself. And that's what I thought they were going to get right. Because this Lex was kind of petulant, and I was like, you're not wrong. You're getting there. You're actually touching on it, but they still missed it. So Superman shows up in the final issue of this arc when he's all powerful and flies up to Lex in space or whatever and realizes the power that he has. Because right now it's active and everybody, like there's a dude who broke his leg or about to die on the side of a mountain somewhere, but he feels good. He feels like, I forget what the emotion was. It wasn't like just joy, but it was like total peace or something like that. And it would have gave everybody world peace. And Superman realized what the power was. So he told Lex, he said, Lex, everything that I've ever done to make you feel the way you feel, I'm sorry. He's like, this is too important. Like, save the world. Like you're the guy now. I'm sorry for being Superman, whatever. Like, this is too important. Whatever, you win, like kind of thing. But Lex wanted to kill Superman. The problem was, if you use the power to attack, it goes away. So he started beating on Superman because he's all powerful. And it's like affecting Superman, but every time he punches him, he gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And he punches and punches on Superman until he loses the power. And it was like, this is a perfect arc to perfectly embody who Lex is and what his problem is. That is who Lex Luthor is.
That kid is a true villain.
Yeah, exactly.
See, those are the type of stories I like when you like willing to go there, because it's like he improved his point that I can do it, but then you saw the fatal flaw and he could not get over the fatal flaw.
Exactly.
So that's really good.
So
like
exactly, because he used all his smarts and all his resources and everything to get to this power. And then when he had it, he couldn't let go of his own pride, ego, and his hurt against Superman to just be what he always said he wanted to be. Because I think Superman said it. There was a line there. He was like, "This is your chance to prove everything you've ever said to me. Like, this is it. Be the guy." And like, Superman was willing to give up being the guy for Lex to be the guy. And that's still the contrast.
And you see that sacrifice there. He didn't need to be the hero. He was willing to sacrifice that.
Yeah, and that's what makes Superman Superman. That little speech at the end where he's like, "I make mistakes. It hurts my feelings. That's why that makes me human." No, that's not Superman. That's not the point. Superman's supposed to be better than us.
Right. It's like that symbol, something to reach for.
Exactly.
So I was like, I don't need to relate to Superman, because we can't really relate to Superman because we're not Superman.
Exactly.
We can't relate to him.
But anyway, so that's us touching that. We can go to TikTok, but I feel like TikTok is kind of more the same. Like people who agree, people who disagree. You know, so we don't got to spend a whole lot of time on it.
All right. What else have we got here then? Let's see. All right. So I have some news topics here. I'll let you choose.
Yes.
So I have God of War TV show castings.
I did see something about that.
We have Animal Crossing, the 3.0 update killed existing hotel
that
businesses.
sounds kind of shady. Let me see what's going on there. I'm curious about that.
All right, so let's check that one out. I actually think I already have it. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and switch this over to the
big PMP. Yeah.
The big
All right, y'all should be able to see the article now. So this is from GameSpot. Animal Crossing's 3.0 update just killed existing hotel businesses. Players spent years faking luxury hotels until the 3.0 update made them real. And a bad time to be Animal Crossing hotel business. New Horizons update introduced a wave of new features. A fully fledged hotel that appears on the pier of every island. Oh, they added their own island. Overnight, that official beachfront resort has effectively put countless player mail hotels out of business. Oh.
So it's like, what the heck?
Still, they arrived at online section hotel. So what is the hotel for? Is it for players to come visit other islands, or what is it?
I think I do. I've never really played with them before, but I do think that's kind of because the whole thing with Animal Crossing, you can like travel and visit people's islands and stuff. So I don't know how extensive that part of it was beforehand. But at the bare minimum, you could build your own island, your own hotel, and do your own stuff with it. So the fact that they put one in the game, it's like I'm pretty sure that was on the expansion pack that they charged you for. They added that to the game. So the fact that they made a whole new game mechanic that's like make the other thing obsolete. It's like you buy DLC and then like a couple years later they make a new thing that makes that DLC you bought obsolete. So I was like, what the heck? What's the point of that?
That's crazy.
It was something funny to say about Tomlin. They said if it would ask come for a new update, these are truly troubled times. Oh, okay, that's right. I think the resident island can use it. That's what it is. Like the residents of the island in your game.
I gotcha. That's funny.
Yeah,
what kind of best I can see
has
that.
Ever provided the infrastructure to build a functional one. Instead, players rely on creativity and illusion.
Well, now I'm gonna go on YouTube and see some islands what people were creating. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So it's Oh, okay. Well, there's links to visual trickery creating. Okay, yeah. One such. Okay, so this wasn't a part of the. I was wrong about it. This wasn't a part of the update of the island, that other island expansion path that they came up with. But so I mean, it depends on how you look at it, because it's one of those things where it's like they kind of already had their way of doing it in the game that they made, but they made an official update.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like a bad thing to make an official update, but it is one of those things where I'm like, are you taking away from the player's ability to be, creative and display the creativity? Say player-made hotels may be disappearing, but the instinct behind them hasn't gone anywhere. Even when the game builds something for players, they'll still find ways to rebuild it in their own image, because I don't think you can really do a whole lot of changes and customization with it. So it's probably one of those things where they're like, yeah, we saw that you guys wanted, that you guys have been doing it, so let's put it in the game.
Nintendo, though, doesn't do a very good job of giving the audience what they want, or, Because
I think it would have been better if it's like, you have a lot more customization with
like you kind of run the hotel, maybe.
If that was a whole game mechanic, yeah. But I wish I could find a line about Tom Nook. It says funny about something about Tom Nook.
Oh, up top.
What did he say? Tom Nook and the long-suffering players paying off his
loans. Yeah,
this might matter more.
Actually exchange money.
Actually exchange money. Well, okay, but yeah. Anyways, I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of. I didn't know that was going on. I have not played New Horizons in a minute now, actually.
Yeah, I haven't played in a long time either. But
all right, what we got next?
All right, so let's go and switch over. Next, we have...
Well, all the rest... I will say this. All the rest of these news articles are time-sensitive, so if we do want to hit them, this is our only time to hit them.
All right, so something about God of War.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so God of War...
Go ahead and do your thing again.
They have announced, obviously, the dude who's playing, but there's another casting that has just been... so we know Ryan Hurst will play Kratos.
Yeah.
He's the guy who played... apparently, he played Thor.
In the game.
In the game.
He played the voice of Thor. Okay.
That Deadline reports that Teresa Palmer will star.
Oh, it's Phoebe Sif.
Who is Thor's wife.
Oh, yeah, she was in the game. Yeah.
So she also had roles in movies, Warm Bodies and The Fall Guy.
Who was she in The Fall Guy?
Do you have a picture of her?
No, Fall Guy is the movie I'm thinking of. I think it was something else.
So, yeah, this is the guy playing.
So here's what's funny. This was a good picture to be like, okay, yeah, we can see it. IGN also did an article, but they chose like the worst possible picture.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, y'all did it so people would get mad or whatever. But I have not. I feel like I've seen him in other stuff before, but I'm not totally sure what.
What was that? It was I just.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Okay, I never watched it, but I'm aware of that show, so maybe I saw him in passing. I mean, he has a look. It was interesting to me, although it does make sense, is that they're going with the jumping straight ahead to the Norse trilogy or duology for this, and we're not going to get the old stuff.
I know.
But I think based on what people like, we've got all the Viking shows, we got those old Roman shows. Like, this is probably the way to go, because with him being older, yes, there is a lot of overtop action in God of War, the new games. Mm-hmm. But even so, it's probably still a step down from how over the top the original God of War trilogy was.
Yeah, I mean...
So you could get away with a little bit more realistic fighting and violence and things like that. Maybe almost like Witcher level combat. I don't know. Gamers tend to be kind of hard or stuff, so maybe they wouldn't. But I feel you get away with Witcher level combat and have a good story, because the games do, and be okay. But if you tried to do the original Greek mythology trilogy and it wasn't over the top, special effects, expensive budget,
that's what I would want.
Fans would hate it, though.
You're right. It would probably take a lot to do, because I'm just thinking about some of the set pieces, like in the first, like God of War 1 and 2 alone. I mean, God of War 3 as well, but like God of War 1 and 2 alone, like fighting the huge, like, I think it was in God of War 3 when you're fighting the Titans. I think he might have fought one in God of War 2.
No, 2, because he rode a Titan up the mountain on 3.
Right. So then, like, that type of stuff, like, those are huge. He always felt smaller than these huge gods. And so going to the Norse stuff, that feels a lot more grounded.
Even the way the camera angle and the gameplay, you're
because
right.
It's more like it's more the over the shoulder, but that's kind of like that's the Sony PlayStation like vibe. Like most of their games look like that. It's like the Last of Us type of look. Uncharted-ish to a degree.
Yeah.
But it's like that type of look that they have, and some people I've heard people call like this is like the storytelling gameplay, where it's like you're not really doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And they somehow pulled off a God of War. So I think logistically they probably made the right choice. It's just for anybody who would have loved to see on the big screen or silver screen, whatever,
I mean, I could use so much more. I'm thinking about, what was the Clash of the Titans movies?
Yeah.
Those movies were, man, I used to really like those movies. And then even like, I feel like that Clash of the Titans to me hit for me harder.
The new one. You like the new, the reboot.
No, wait. When you say newer,
Clash of Titans, you get the old claymation one. And
no.
I'm
talking about the newer ones.
Yeah.
With, what's his face?
I know you're talking about. I don't know.
He's doing
an Avatar. Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, that guy. So yeah, those movies were cool to me. I just like that type of setting.
Yeah.
So I'm like God of War doing that, because even when we watched it back then, I remember thinking about God of War.
Yeah.
Like, oh shoot, it's basically God of War.
Basically.
That would have been pretty dope.
But then we've seen so many. What is a TV show for one? And I don't know. I think the budget would have just been too much.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be over here talking about Stranger Things budget. That budget would have been crazy.
Yeah. And for it to be kind of unproven in that sense, I don't know where this is it on Prime? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's probably Prime.
Yeah.
It's Prime. Well,
is it?
Prime. Okay, yeah, it'd be a Prime Video.
So yeah, I'll definitely be interested in seeing it, because I actually did not play the Norse games, so I'm a little
I
less
haven't played
familiar
them yet either.
But
I've watched videos and stuff on them, but I haven't played them. I played the old God of War games, and those games were.
So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm curious to see where we end up.
All right, so the last one we got here is the Fallout season 2 apparently has low viewership numbers.
Why is that? Oh, you want to switch it?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do
All
that.
right,
This
see.
is why we need, if anyone wants to intern with us.
Viewership numbers are way down. All the reason why.
So the newest Nielsen ratings have arrived, showing a gigantic drop off for Fallout Season 2 compared to Fallout Season 1. However, there's an obvious explanation for the dip. So they kind of talking about that they think it's because of the fact that they like batch released the episodes for Season 1 versus this one is like doing like a weekly rollout.
Oh, Season 1 was released in the bench from all episodes at the same time. Oh, Season 2 was weekly release schedule.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I know why people do the weekly release schedule. I also know why Stranger Things did what they did. People were complaining about the way that release. They wanted to get as many months of subscription.
Yeah, they was gonna hold you.
They was going to do that. But anyway,
they had to get that money back.
So I get it, but it makes me wonder why on Season 1 didn't they do that? Did they not trust Season 1?
Well, maybe that was the case. They said, let's just get it all out there, because it wasn't a proven. Fallout is a name, but I don't think Fallout brand recognition was where it is now.
Oh, definitely not.
Because you got to be a gamer to be into Fallout like that.
Yeah, I think they didn't trust Fallout. If they released it all at one time in Season 1, they didn't trust it. And based on what, because I just now have seen Season 1 of Fallout, it's not a slow burn, but like
the first couple episodes.
The first episode does set it up, and she's like, but she doesn't get outside until a little bit in.
That's true.
So there
was a lot of action in that vault, though.
there was for sure. So, but get into the plot of things. So it kind of like you would want to see pretty quickly what's going on, and if it wasn't all available for you, maybe you would lose interest. So interesting.
So they say that according to the data, which combines multiple seasons in its rankings, 54% of Fallout streaming minutes on Prime Video for the December 15 to 21 week were from Season 2, making up about 429 million minutes. The rest came from viewership of Season 1.
Okay.
Fallout 2 just recently aired its 5th episode, with 3 more to come out each Wednesday until Season 2 wraps on February 4th.
Okay.
And then, third season.
And then they did renew it. Okay.
And then, they got third season coming, and then we got the Bethesda's rumored to be working on the remakes of Fallout 3, New Vegas, and along with the game Fallout 5, if it ever comes out. That's a whole other rant.
I didn't even know they were working on Fallout 5. I just knew about everybody's backlash on 76.
I don't think, but that's the whole thing. But I do not think that I don't know if they knew they were going to do it until this came out, and they said, holy crap. I think that what happened was this came out, and because Todd Howard and Bethesda were involved with it, so they kind of called this one, what did they say? They called this one like Fallout 6 or something. So it's kind of like an unofficial, like it's like I think they're basically kind of canonizing it essentially.
Yeah.
But Here's the thing. So it's slight rant
Okay.
into video games. All right. So Todd Howard, you know who Todd Howard is?
I know the name.
Okay. Yes, that's right. It's probably your gap years here for gaming. Peter Molyneux,
Yes.
but he almost delivered on everything.
Okay.
Still didn't, but think about what Peter Molyneux was back then. That's Todd Howard now. Except he's a little bit more successful than Peter Molyneux was. Okay, so anyways, Todd Howard is like all hell Todd Howard, as everyone, especially the Bethesda fans, until we just had the Fallout 76 debacle, and then we had Starfield mixed reviews.
Oh, that was okay, yeah.
So that's Bethesda. So Bethesda, you have Skyrim, you have Fallout, you have, like I said, Starfield, you have Star Wars Old Republic, you have Jade Empire, you have what else? You have old Baldur's Gate, I think. Baldur's Gate. No, I think that may have been Mass Effect. I mean, BioWare. Anyways, they've done a lot of games.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the punch I make here? Todd Howard, this man, dope. You did good, but I think it's time to get over yourself, Todd Howard. And here's what I mean. These games take way too long to make. It's close to, not quite at that level, but it might as well dang near be some like GTA 6 stuff. Like, but here's the thing with GTA 6. I feel like GTA 6 is its own thing. Mm-hmm. BioWare, Todd Howard is BioWare, and that's the problem because you're only one person. So it's
BioWare.
I'm sorry,
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Okay. Todd Howard is Bethesda, and in terms of who the heck makes the GTA games.
Oh, besides just saying Rockstar, I don't know the person.
Don't nobody know who that is. There's no one, unless you're really into it. I'm saying Rockstar has that.
I got
so
you.
Bethesda, yes, but Todd Howard's brand by himself is almost bigger. So here's why I'm saying this. That man is fixated on making these games himself. Like being the game director. Oh, they also did the Indiana Jones one. Indiana Jones game that came out, but he was like a producer on the game. Okay. But he wants to direct. So for him, Fallout is his baby. So is Elder Scrolls games.
But if he doesn't do them, will they be as good?
Okay. So I'm like, hey, look, we just had Starfield. That was mixed reviews.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Todd Howard, do you still like? Hey, I'm not trying to take what you did. Your accomplishment. What I'm saying is, time is running out. I remember hearing someone was like, I'm not trying to be morbid about this, but these games take so long to make. Are you going to be alive to finish it? Because here's the problem. My thing is these games could be getting made at the same time, and you could just be because now once Microsoft bought it, I was like, Microsoft, I understand y'all want to respect this man, but I got to run a business. Like my thing would be, Todd, I got to sit you down. Like if I'm what's his face at Xbox, what's his name? Phil.
Oh, dang. What's his last name?
Golly, I can't think of his name. But anyways, the dude over at Xbox. I'm like, listen.
Wait, Haman?
No. I cannot think that man's name. That's so crazy. But anyways, I'm like, listen, Todd.
Spencer.
But yeah, Phil Spencer. Sit him down and say, listen, Todd, we love you. You can produce both of these games, but you cannot be game director. You're going to have to delegate, my man. Because first of all, Fallout, I felt like this would happen when Fallout TV show came out. I was like, it's already messed it up. Because the next game, because they have a rotation. Yeah. They'll do Elder Scrolls. Mm-hmm. Then they'll do Fallout game. Yeah. Then they'll go back and forth. They already threw out the rotation when they made Starfield. Yeah. Which was fun because everyone was like, oh, that's going to be a hit. So he has a new game. But he directed that. So here's the thing. Skyrim came out in 2011 or 2012. Came out 2011. We're in the year 2026. So already Elder Scrolls fans have been like, my God, like they milked the crap out. I'm not mad at them. They milked the crap out of Skyrim. Yeah. They released that thing on everything that they could possibly release it on. But then it's like they threw in this other random game that did not hit, that I don't think that they're going to be able to make a Starfield 2. Like I like Starfield, but a lot of people did not. So it's one of those things.
All right, so here's the thing. You have your artistry, right? Yeah. So he's the guy. He's making these games. generally they're going to be good if you make some. Maybe had a miss with Starfield, and he had 76.
And it's 76,
but
which I don't think he directed 76. But
do you just become known for one or two things, like you just hop between Fallout and Elder Scrolls, or do you just say, I got a new idea, I'm going to make what I want to make? Like, he might be just a true artist, where
which
it's
is
like,
fine.
I want to make what I want to make, so he makes Starfield,
Which I have no problem with that, but let the other ones go. My problem is he's holding the other franchises hostage.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be the game director. So the games can't do anything until he's done. So he has to direct. But there's a problem with that, is we have not had Elder Scrolls 6. So Elder Scrolls 6 is the next one up. When the heck is Fallout 5 going to come out? And the thing that's what I'm saying is, y'all have to look at this big picture now. And I have a lead up to this. With Fallout, the TV show being so popular, you're gonna have all this time before the game comes out. You're gonna miss out on all this popularity now.
It's not all about marketing. It's about the artistry.
Artistry.
It's about the integrity of the art.
Artistry for itself by itself did not make no money. Look, you can have your passion projects. You did your Starfield. You can't run every single one of the game. Like, you can, but it's gonna take forever. That's people saying, like, well, then
he seems to be found that timeline.
I'm sure he is found the timeline, but here's the thing: you're gonna retire at some point. He's not a spring chicken. I mean, look, that's all I'm saying. So, but here's my pitch. I'm not gonna give this rant without a solution.
Okay.
My pitch, which I know he's not going to do it because they said we had no plans to do this, but Microsoft has the power to make it happen because they own both companies now.
Okay.
The company that made New Vegas, it's time to give over the reins. New Vegas is most people's most favorite Fallout. Fallout 3 for sure is like peak, like with Bethesda. New Vegas changed the whole game. Yeah. New Vegas is the game everyone's like, oh my gosh! And I'm not a Fallout person like that. I just know the stuff. New Vegas is that one everyone goes crazy over, and I'm like, let the company that did that hand it over. It's time to give over the keys. Let them take it, because then they can keep producing. Because they want to, because they're the ones who made what was the game? The Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Outer Worlds. They made those. They wanted to. And that other fantasy game that came out that people kind of mid on, but I can't remember the name of it right now. But yeah, so that's my thought. Let him, basically, Todd Howard, you got to pick. You going to be either on Elder Scrolls or you going to be on Fallout. I think he probably prefers Fallout, so that's fine. Elder Scrolls is probably in the spot to where they probably have got stuff. So, like, just go ahead and let someone else take Elder Scrolls and focus on Fallout, because I know he don't want to give that up.
Fair enough. I think it's well thought out.
I sure got a lot of comments now.
Not really. Casey joined in. She said she likes Fallout so far and is better than Apple's Silo. Yes, Apple has a show called Silo. It's not true with Apple. All their shows are the same color temperature. They all look kind of muddy. But Silo, we were talking about it. I was interested in Silo at first, then I lost interest, because that show, and I feel like this probably happens with a lot of Apple shows, it takes itself a little too seriously. Okay. Fallout kind of doesn't take itself too seriously.
No, yes, it has the
although it kind of did when it veered into the whole messaging being anti-capitalism message is the whole capitalism destroyed the world. Although, okay, that's kind of lazy, but whatever. At the end of the day, the main story is good enough that you want to keep watching.
If you went to like some of the lore of the games, I think you would probably see that a little bit different.
So here's my question. I'm not familiar with the games, and that's what I need to know. Maybe I don't need to blame Jonathan Nolan for this. No. Is the whole thing with Vault-Tec, I know that the community kind of took things and ran with it, but like, did Vault-Tec destroy the world? Or was Vault-Tec just benefiting from the destroying of the world?
All right, so I don't know what they're going to do with the show.
Well, in the show, it looks like Vault-Tec, at least as far as I got, maybe Casey got farther, as far as I got in the show, they were saying, we're going to drop the bomb.
Right.
I don't know if they actually did it or not. But
I'm trying to remember, but essentially, yeah, that's like how stuff happens in the
games?
In the lore. I'm going to say specifically the games, so the games take place after everything's happened.
Yeah.
Fallout lore, Vault-Tec, I'm trying to think if there's one person. I thought they may have slightly mixed that a little bit, but they definitely were closely like related with it. I have to remember now.
I know they were benefiting from that, but I thought maybe I felt like, from my understanding of Fallout, not that there's no story, but if you want to like build out the world, this show was going to build out the world and take the pieces and kind of make more backstory than maybe what was there. But if it was already there,
there's an entire Fallout lore is an entire history.
Oh, okay. Well, never
because
mind then.
essentially
My
what,
bad.
what that's what I'm saying is like this show does a good job because Fallout lore is very it's based off of our real history, but it diverges at a point. And that's kind of like we have like all like the futuristic past. Because at the point, basically, which war was it? World War II? Basically, when nuclear stuff was very big. Well, yeah, that would have been World War II, I think.
When the Cold War, it feels
Well,
like
it would have been before because like it's like the 50s, 60s time frame.
Okay. Well, it's alternate history regardless.
But yeah, I'm misspeaking on that part. That's kind of like what the look of the game. That's the look of the game's TV show happens. But anyways, during that, like you started having a bunch of like basically when everybody was threatening to nuke everybody, they actually did it.
Yeah.
Essentially,
it was our Cold War.
Yeah. So essentially, that's what happened. But then it's like you have this other history, other things that happen, like North America changed. It's like different parts of the world. So history is very different.
So in the games, it seems like it still is that China launched the missiles first, then the U.S. retaliated, and Vault-Tec were manipulators who profited from the conflict.
Okay, so if I knew it was, I couldn't remember if they like actually did it but yeah. So
but in the show, it looks like
they're the ones who like pull the trigger.
But well, I guess it still remains to be seen if it actually goes down that way or not. But anyway, but here's my problem because a lot of shows and books and things do it's like capitalism is what's going to destroy the world. It's like how many times do you got to be clear? People are.
People destroy the world.
It's the love of money is root all kinds of evil.
Yeah.
And there are and you if you want to look me in my eye as a grown adult and tell me that socialists don't love money, I'm sorry. What about this? The people the socialists at the top do. There are some true heart blue blood socialists who really believe in the cause and don't realize they're being manipulated. But the love of money is the root of all evil, and capitalism at its worst and socialism all across the board is just the love of money put into a system to try to make it work for as many people as possible and constantly failing or working for yourself and obviously failing. But that's what most economic systems in the world, all economic systems in the world today made by man are love of money falling apart and showing the results of that. But that's just my personal political rant. Michaela said, I tried to play that game and maybe I'll try again, but everything trying to kill me is not it.
Fallout school.
So Michaela, there was a period of gaming in the mid 2000s where pretty much that was the aesthetic. Everything's trying to kill you. It was just how can we make a game where everything's trying to kill you and you as a protagonist are either really dope or kind of like
weak,
unexpectedly, whatever. It was different than like the Souls game. That's a little bit different. That's where the mechanics of the game is trying to kill you. I'm going back to like the Fallout, like where everything is trying to. There was just an era where that was just the thing. Like what in this game is trying to kill you? It's everything. So
literally everything. It was funny. It was one part in the game. She was trying to hide behind a bush. But it's like the game physics don't work like real life. So because the enemy was aggroed on her. So she was like, "Oh, let me go hide behind the bush." In the cave, she's like, "Oh,
good thinking," but no.
Because it ran up on her anyway. She's like, "I'm hiding behind the bush."
It's funny because you got to know what era game you're playing to know something like that would work.
Right.
That's what's really hilarious about it. Oh my gosh! All right, what's next? What we got?
All right, so we hit the news. So let's move on to some fun. We hit the My Tama thing already.
Oh, let's do a trailer review.
All right, so let's do the Doomsday trailer, which I forgot to pull up. So I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah, so Black Panther trailer. They gave Black Panther a trailer. I was like, okay, we're actually going to get some established MCU heroes, some trailers here. You know, because we've been doing, well, Thor is, I guess, but he's just been MIA for a bit after his movie. So Black Panther made the cut. Where's
find Disney's Marvels?
There we go, right there.
Okay, so we don't get flagged.
Well, I think Disney's pretty good about this stuff, but I do make sure you do the small PIP.
Okay.
On that one. There we go. All right, we're gonna watch this trailer here. Volume when you want it. I don't remember.
Let me turn this up here.
Okay.
Turn this down a little bit.
Okay. So Black Panther Doomsday trailer.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people to the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda. Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
That's the closest one.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be
All right, so let's talk about a couple things here.
Okay.
My first reaction was, you know what? Yes, let a black man be the king again. Like, you know, we had T'Challa for a little bit, and then I had no problem with Shuri or anything, but I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah, let's. Here's my thing. I like M'Baku as a character.
Did he say King of Wakanda?
Yeah, he said King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Okay.
So she's. And I'm trying to remember. I needed to go back and look. I'm trying to remember if she abdicated the throne at the end of the last movie or not, or if that's like a
The
big
only
reveal.
thing I remember, I probably reveal. 'Cause I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't
It
remember,
could've
but I'm
happened.
trying to remember if that's what happened. But anyway, give it to Kim. I'm like, yeah, good for him. But I always liked M'Baku as a character, and I always felt like his name should at least been in contention to be the new king as a T'Challa.
I don't think you need to force her to do it because she has her own thing.
Yeah, and
Like,
she could be Black Panther and not have to be the queen.
yeah, is that so? I think that's actually kind of a cool thing to split it.
Yeah.
Because that might be a cool dynamic. Because for her just to try to fill Chadwick Boseman's shoes, I feel like you're almost doing her a disservice.
Yeah.
Because you're taking her out of her element.
Yeah.
So she can be the tech savvy person who's the Black Panther.
Yeah. I think you could do more for her if she doesn't have to be the
Also
queen.
ruling the thing.
So, yeah, but King M'Baku.
I mean, they shouldn't have killed off.
Killmonger.
No, the mom.
Oh yeah, that
Just
was
let her run it.
I'm not so sure if I thought that was the best movie.
Watch it. But yeah, I'm cool. 'Cause he also was cool with their family too at one point in the other movie. So
Yeah.
I think that's what that's going to be. I think that's cool.
No, King M'Baku's dope. I like him. I like that. I hope they kind of keep that for a bit. But they seem to be kind of mixing things up, kind of like Wong being the Sorcerer Supreme for Doctor Strange.
You said who being what?
Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme instead of Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
okay,
it's like
okay,
this
yeah.
MCU Earth is like mixes up the roles a little bit for a lot of people.
So
I'm cool with that.
What MCU? So do we know what this is, or is it just kind of like something random? Like did everybody get pulled? Is this a contest? People just got pulled in.
Well, if they're going for the Secret Wars thing in this movie as well, it was supposed to be split back when it was the Kang thing.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're ultimately going to make this Secret Wars scenario too, because that's where you had the God Emperor Doom thing was during Secret Wars, the new Secret Wars anyway, for Marvel. So it'll be interesting. The why Fantastic Four was there. Yes, they were on a different Earth, and they were still on that Earth. But in the post credits of Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom showed up. They didn't show his face.
Okay.
But he showed he was his whatever's turn. He had his mask off, and he was kneeling in front of Franklin, the kid. Franklin Richards, their kid.
Okay.
And Franklin was like reaching and touching his face or whatever. And it just ended. So you didn't see who was underneath the hood or anything like that. So.
Is Doctor Doom from that Earth?
Don't know.
Okay.
We don't even know.
'Cause I know Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four go together usually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. But I have no idea if that Doom is from there. I don't even know if Fantastic Four has run into their Doom. And they did deal with Galactus in that movie. They don't touch on Doom.
Okay.
I think maybe there's something in the background they mentioned, like on a newspaper or something like that. But the characters never mentioned having ever faced Doctor Doom
Did
before.
they kill Galactus in that movie?
They didn't kill him, no.
Okay,
They got rid of him. But they
I'm about to
didn't
say I was killing dog. Always killing the Marvel villains.
Yeah, they didn't.
That's
But,
interesting.
but
Okay.
anyway, so, but the significance of Fantastic Four being in the same trail of Black Panther is that Black Panther's first appearance in Marvel Comics was in a Fantastic Four comic.
Oh,
So
okay.
it might be a call out to that.
That's cool.
Now, I have no idea if they'll be actually having any relating amongst each other in this movie, because something Russo brothers recently said was these are not trailers. They're trailers, but they're saying these aren't trailers. They said something cryptic. Let me see if I can find a quote. But it's like
These are just like announcements, essentially. Like these people are in these movies.
Yes, in a sense.
And they might interact
They
with
say
each
something a
other.
little more cryptic than that. They said, all right, let's see. And hopefully Reddit got it right. But it said, what you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are stories. They are clues. Pay attention. Hashtag Doomsday as we go.
So when they say these are stories, what I want to know, are these vignettes to themselves, or is this parts of the movie they're just pulling out?
I am doubting that these are parts of the movie.
Yeah, probably
now,
not.
that scene right there with
11
Thing
months,
and things
yeah,
like
that's not
that,
parts of the movie.
maybe it could be, but everything
It's
we've
probably
seen up
just
to this point,
scenarios.
Captain America, Thor's, X-Men, I have no reason to believe any of that. Maybe Cyclops scene, but everything, the conversations that I've been having, I don't believe any of those are in the movies.
I will give if there's anything I really love, it's some good movie marketing. Mm-hmm. And at first I was kind of like, whatever, because of the old school stuff that they were showing with like Captain America and Thor. But some of the other ones, I'm like, all right, like the X-Men one and this one, I'm like, okay, I get what y'all are doing. This is kind of cool. Like, that kind of goes hard when you got enough brand recognition. You don't even gotta make a trailer.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, let's just go on the desert here and just shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, okay, all right. I like that. I like that.
On Reddit, people are like, yeah, Russo brothers are good at saying stuff that sounds deep, but it ain't really. So I'm like, should I really take the brain power to try to figure? Because they said, pay attention. These are stories and like they're clues. So it's like, oh, we could figure out what's going on here. And I'm like, is it worth it, or is it not going to matter when you actually see the movie?
Probably gonna matter.
And the reason why it's not even a knock on Russo brothers, but the way MCU film development goes. I mean, even all the film development hell that was going behind the scenes with all this to make this happen. I don't feel like even if you're trying to do something 11 months out, that it won't change in the 11th hour
it could change,
by the time the movie comes out. So I'm not going to spend the time trying to decipher anything. The main running theory right now is that Dr. Doom is snatching up the kids of these movies, of these characters. And that's what, because he's using their power to do something.
Dang, he out here snatching kids.
So that's what the belief is. So that's why Thor is
kids,
interested,
your wife.
and all that kind of stuff. The same thing with Shuri, it'll be her nephew and all that kind of stuff. So.
Okay. No, I mean that's I didn't think because the whole RDJ thing originally. I was like, okay, what the heck y'all doing? But I will say this: of all superhero villains and things like that, Doctor Doom is one of those ones that have interested me. Yeah. Because of how dope and OP I know he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So
he's haven't gotten it yet.
And I'm like, and then when I started hearing more about his, I saw him like in the movies, but then I think one comic thing I remember reading, there was something like his background and like where he came from.
I read Books of Doom. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Maybe.
There's a miniseries about his history,
like his upbringing.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think like he has some type of like he came from like a different country type.
Well,
vibe.
he was a family of gypsies.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I didn't want to say it be wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, what's it? But yeah, he said what?
Yeah, family of gypsies.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that with this per se.
Well, no, because we have Robert Downey Jr. So I doubt it. Yeah. That's the only problem.
Robert Downey Jr. playing people of different races. It's not like it's out of the ordinary.
I don't think it would.
This man's played a black man before.
I think.
I'm just saying.
Did a good job, dude.
I'm just saying.
I think the route they're going with is everybody can see his face and be like, "Oh no, it's Tony," which.
So you think that they will recognize him as Tony?
I think so.
It's gonna be hard, probably not to do that.
What's also likely here, if they're going to Secret Wars route, is that all these characters we're seeing aren't necessarily the characters we're familiar with. Okay. They could be another Earth. Yeah. Everybody could come in different versions of them. So like that might not be the Shuri of our. Maybe that's why he's King M'Baku. Like it might not be the Shuri we're familiar with. I think that'll be annoying if they did that because at this point
it's gonna be hard to grasp everything.
Yeah. So, but I think that's also a possibility. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm done with multiverses after this. I'm
wondering if this is going to be almost like a condensing down of multiverses.
Well, yeah, this should be like what Christ Infinite Earths did, where we're kind of getting away from the multiverse. I feel like after this, we need to be done.
Yeah,
I'm done with multiverses. All right, how much time we got, and what do you want to do next? The tier list could take a while. We should probably do the tier list.
Okay, all right. So which one do you want to do? Because I have had. We could do. Well, I guess we got Avatar.
Yeah. Let's do Avatar tier list.
All right, let me go ahead. What happened to my thing? What the?
I guess they didn't want you on that website.
Wait, is this? Okay, here we go. Dang, it took me away. All right.
Was it all canon characters or
it was
the ultimate character? Right?
I think it was. I guess we can do the ultimate.
Yeah, we're about to do a tier list here.
Hopefully you can remember. Some of these people, I'm like, who the heck is that?
These are the only characters ever? Okay.
Well, this is all. There's more. I can do one that has more characters.
Well, let me see. All canon characters.
Hey, we can just hit certain ones. We don't have to do everybody.
Oh, dear God.
Here's the problem. I do not know. Probably 50%. Like off the top of my head.
Yeah, good Lord. Okay, this is a lot of characters. But it would probably be more fun to do these.
All right, so we'll do this and we'll try to do whoever we remember. Should I do the big one?
Oh, we got Korra mixed up in here. Yeah, we're not gonna know who some. Yeah, do the big one. Okay. We're not gonna know who some of these people are. All right. So I'm gonna forgive everyone who watches this.
I'm gonna lean heavy on you because you have a good way. Let
me lean in on this.
of holding this type of information into your head.
All right. Let's just.
Okay,
All right,
so
let me see the tiers first.
All right,
off.
so we got S plus. I've never
Okay,
seen that
S
one
plus.
before. S tier, A,
We'll
B,
launch
C, D.
Aang and
Get them away from the screen.
I like that.
Don't
Don't
remember.
remember. We have a lot of
okay.
don't remember.
All right.
All right.
So who is it? Oh,
that's the silent dude. I
Okay.
don't know, long shot, longbow, whatever his name is, long shot, or whatever his name
was
is.
all right, I guess.
He was cool. Put him in B
Like,
tier.
B?
Yeah. Well, we gotta establish some things here. Actually, let's hop around. We need to establish
All right,
what
hold
fits in
on.
what tier so we know.
Jet.
I
I want to put that man in D tier.
Why? Why
Okay,
D tier?
here's the thing. If Jet was actually dope, I'd put him higher, even though he was a jerk. He wasn't that dope.
I feel like
he came in like hot, like, oh shoot, he about
have
to
you
be
gotten
dope.
the Fisher Tiger yet?
Fisher Tiger.
In One Piece.
That name sounds so familiar.
No, yeah, Fisher Tiger from because you already did Fisherman Island. Fisher Tiger.
Oh yes.
Hear my Fisher Tiger. Great belief system, but ultimately didn't get much done, and died before they got much done.
Damn, Fisher Tiger was dope though.
Fisher Tiger. I gotta show you a rant about Fisher Tiger.
I think I have to agree. I was about to say no. Jet is not, no. That's
Because of who he was, he could have had a much longer career, but he had to stand on business about what his own internal racism.
But the
and
thing
wouldn't let it
was,
go.
that was cool, interesting though, because he said basically he was like, don't like let the kids have our take our like. Was it him who said that?
It might have been him. But I'm saying
it was him who said
but
it.
Do
He
it
was like-
yourself, bruh.
But yeah,
if you have enough.
But look, the thing
friends of
is
mine
though,
to know that this is kind of like
he still was like say. Remember he went in there and saved the people and the who were in like when he broke out.
But I'm
of
saying
prison.
if this dude had lived,
like if he could have got
he
past
could have done.
himself.
I feel like he could have done more, and I feel like that's
What-
similar to Jet.
What ended up taking him out? I remember when
Fisher Tiger?
Yeah.
Well, when he saved what's her name, the little girl,
Yeah.
that traveled with them for all time, he got
Yeah.
shot up by the Marines.
Yeah.
And that's what took him out. So Jet reminds Fisher Tiger. But anyway, Jet should go.
All right.
I'm not the hugest Jet fan. He didn't deserve what he got. I'm okay with him in D. I'm not the hugest Jet fan.
fair.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
me neither.
I've never been, and I don't.
Just some trash. That's what I'm saying. If he was even doper at his, like he comes at I'm just like the stuff that they were doing.
Yeah.
I feel like his sidekicks were probably better.
I will buy. Well, let's move long shot. I might get his name wrong. Let's move him out to C. Then.
Okay.
He shouldn't be that much higher than him.
I don't even remember what this dude did. I know he was on his team.
You had
but
Pipsqueak and the Duke.
this was the Duke right here, right? Or no, that was Pipsqueak.
No. Cause yeah, it's supposed to be funny. So I think Pipsqueak was the big.
I don't even remember what their abilities were.
Pipsqueak from
What they did.
Avatar. Big dude's Pipsqueak. Yes. He can go. Now put him in D with.
Him
All the
too,
rest of the
yeah,
team
yeah.
go in D right next to him. Who is this? Who is he?
That's a different art style
Or
too.
she.
That must be core.
We'll leave that alone. We'll put Don't Remember for now.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
It's not someone on Jet Stevenson.
I don't think so.
Master Paku.
Okay, who?
Misogynist is all get out, but he was dope.
Oh, this is the dude.
He taught Aang and Katara.
Okay, but like, where did he meet him at?
Northern Waller tribe. Because he was the one that
Okay.
was engaged to the Nana, the grandma, and she broke it off. And he was salty about that. And he was like, I'm not going to train you because it goes against our beliefs. You got to be a healer or whatever.
Okay.
But eventually, once he saw who she was, eventually he got over it.
So
but he was
We're
dope.
gonna put him in C tier or B.
And he was
Probably
also
C.
on the White Lotus.
Okay, White Lotus, and maybe the White
Put him on
Lotus.
B tier because he's a master. He was good. He
We'll give him
put
a
in work at
bump.
the end.
I barely remember him, but yeah,
Appa,
right, well, we know.
Appa's clutch. Put him in like
S plus.
yeah.
right.
I'm cool with that.
Well, should he go in S plus? Let's think about. I mean, Appa.
Put him in S.
I'll put him in S for now, but he might get moved.
Yeah,
up.
he might get moved up.
He might get moved
yeah,
up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to chat.
Oh yeah. We
Let me
definitely
go to
gotta
the
check
chat.
in
See
the
what's
chat
going on.
here.
We are ranking characters. Let's see.
If our mom is watching us,
Oh yeah, she should be watching this. She be mad she missed this one. Casey said take Korra off the list, and then she was like, he was just bitter, probably talking about what's his name, Jet. All right, let's see. Earth King, put him on, get him away from the screen.
Yeah.
Not only were you being
Hardcore,
played the
man.
entire time,
That man was some trash.
book 3, you just decided I'm gonna travel the world. Like you are
That man
a
was
waste of
some
space. Get him away from the
trash.
screen.
The
bear was bad. Put the bear in D. Just to disrespect the Earth King. Yeah, put the bear in D.
We'll put the bear.
The
in
bear
D
gets
tier.
a higher.
Yeah, that was
gets a higher ranking than
that
you.
man was.
Mama said Master Paku belongs to the top.
Oh, him?
Yeah, she said he belongs to the top.
I gotta remember him.
I
for
mean,
real.
let's see. We're gonna leave him at B for now, but
I barely remember him.
I put my respect on him, but we'll see.
This was the lady who did the.
No, that was the Earth Queen in Korra, the one who Zahir suffocated by taking the oxygen out of her lungs.
Okay,
she was a jerk. Put her in
get away from the screen. Dang,
these Earth Kings ain't worth nothing.
the Earth
I
King,
dislike the Earth King so much. I kind of want to still put her cheer up, but we can leave her there.
Oh, I can put him in. Well, he can't see.
She was pretty worthless too.
Right, so I guess we can put her in D tier then.
Nah, put her because she probably did less. At least the Earth King was like, he just didn't need to have the job.
Well, I don't know what version of Appa this is. I don't.
Or that might be one of the other. Oh, is this like the versions where they were
like probably dreaming
in the
and
dream jank or whatever like that? That's not. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
That joke honestly wasn't that funny to me.
This is when they were like, he was hallucinating, right?
Yeah. Throw them in D. I think that opposite. I know the Momo's a hallucination.
Yeah.
All right, let's find some actual characters so we can figure out what let's put some top tier characters.
All right. I want to go ahead and
hit. Mama said because he's part of Lotus. I agree he belongs high because of the Lotus, but I'm not sure.
All right, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and
UA, she deserves mad props. This let me explain to you. This is like a pastor's kid that understands the assignment. You don't complain about your lot in life. You know what it is. It's not fair, but you a beast. And if it weren't for her, Aang would not have been able to pull off the victory in the Northern Water Tribe invasion. Yeah. So she's A tier at least. She may belong in S, but UA, you get mad props for putting your life on the line.
But yeah, she at least gets A tier for me.
Yeah. All right, Katara. We're here with Katara. Katara gets S.
Wait, where's she at right here?
No, that's Korra. Next to the left.
Oh,
Katara, yeah.
Okay.
Katara gets S tier.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah. I mean, she might be S plus.
Easy.
She might be S plus. I want to reserve S plus.
I do want to reserve S plus too. I really feel like I want to put there.
But
she
yeah, she's at least S.
She's at least S. Ain't want to be alive without her multiple times.
Okay,
she's
so I mean,
she's what Sakura should have been.
I guess we can hit Team Avatar here. So we got Sokka.
Sokka S.
He's got to be S tier. I mean, Sokka did annoy me a lot.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to put him in A, but I'm not going. I'm not going to disrespect.
No. He's the team leader. He goes in S.
He just kind of annoys me sometimes.
Okay, but
I'm not.
Put in work.
I'm not going to disrespect.
He's going to be S.
All right, can I put this lady in S tier?
What's her name? What's her name? I forgot her name, but
I'm gonna put her at least at A tier. I don't know. Okay, so are we going to reward villainous behavior?
Yes, we were over there because Fire Lord's going pretty high.
This lady, my gosh,
she
got at least gotta be.
She had one episode, but she was one of the best one-shot villains. Because she just
maybe B tier.
She was on Demon Time, and she just was hateful. She was just mad. Like if you're going to be hateful and carry a grudge, do it on her level. She went hard. She taught herself a new style of bending while being in prison. Man. Like this is the worst possible scenario of what could happen to the waterbenders who were taken. So.
All right, I guess I have respect for UA right now. We're gonna put her in B, but she might get bumped up.
All right, let's see.
But these villains, man, Avatar's some good villains.
Which one is that? Is that the brother of Amon? Is that Amon's brother?
I don't remember.
We'll come back to that.
The Grand.
I mean, Grand's cool.
Yeah, Grand be C tier.
She set them on the journey. I mean, give her respect for that. Mama said Team Avatar should be at the top, and Casey agrees. And she also said anybody that roll with Iroh belongs at the top. We may push them up. We got a lot of characters to get through here. How you feel about Avatar Kyoshi? People gas her up a lot. I don't gas her up as bad.
I gas her up with Kyoshi.
The one reason I will go ahead.
Because the reason I don't even have a deep reason other than every time they show her, she just look dope.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, gosh, no, Avatar. What's her name? Aroshi. Why does it keep doing
Are we on a website we don't need to be on?
Well, I think it's just. I mean,
it's an ad. We got to back button. That's all.
This is the truth.
Did it jack everything?
Oh,
okay,
oh no. Okay. But yeah. So what you guys?
So my thing about her, like, I'm not as super impressed. Like, there's a lot of extracurricular, like books about her and stuff like that.
Okay.
And everything, and people like really get into that. I haven't gotten into that, but I did like her line with Aang. He was like, well, you didn't kill Chin or whatever the dude was, Chin the Conqueror or whatever. He was like, it was his own stubbornness. And she was like, I don't really see the difference. And that was like, okay, bad respect. And
she just went hard.
Didn't kill him. It don't make no difference.
All right, she at least got to be A tier. Hold on, let me move up. Unless we're gonna put the avatars in B. What do you think? Because she did. I mean, it's like we
put her in A tier. That's fine.
Okay.
It's a bit different. I was thinking B, but we can give her A.
All right, we can put her in B for right now. Oh, wait, what's hold on, I just saw her, Azula.
Oh my gosh.
She gotta be A tier.
She's at least S tier.
She's S.
She's at least S. I gotta think about
S.
S plus. I like a good villain, and
She's S.
she
might be S plus.
My favorite moment is the moment they're showing right there. Zuko's like, she's not gonna make it. Of course she did. Like
At the end when
what
she's shooting the lightning and stuff like that, all crazy.
What I love is always like the power of friendship, and that's why the villains lose. She was like, nope, I don't need no friendship. I got this all on my own. Her insanity beat her, not her lack of friendship. Now, I guess you could say I contributed to her insanity. Let's see what the chat wants. Casey asked, where's the one-eyed dude? Who are you even talking about?
The one-eyed dude. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. This dude. I was dude.
Oh, you talking about Combustion Man.
Yeah.
Combustion Man went hard.
He's A tier at least. I guess
I give him B.
We're gonna have to distinguish between like how much screen time, like what are the criteria, what they
he
did.
was cool, but that's all he had going for him. I say B. You got to have something to your character.
And it was kind of short lived. He was chasing him for a little bit, but it wasn't like.
And then Daddy said, "Where's my boy, the boulder?"
The boulder. Oh,
right there.
Wait a minute.
That's the boulder, right?
Is that the boulder?
That's the boulder, right? Yeah, that's the boulder.
That's the dude Tall fought, right?
Yeah, the boulder.
Boulder might have to be C tier.
He didn't really do that.
I'm about to say, I don't think he did. I mean, maybe C tier is a little nice, but I put him in D tier.
Put him in D tier. I'm cool with that.
I mean, he was funny, so maybe we give him a rank. I mean, I didn't dislike the
he's all right. You can put D tier.
Grand was all right, and we put this dude in C tier, so I guess we can put him in there. This dude
they did come and help in the end, didn't they? They didn't join the war or whatever.
I don't remember.
They joined the war effort. Mama said Avatar Kyoshi should be S. Maybe, but
I mean, I'm kind of fine putting her in S.
Oh, Master. No, was his name Master Paku? The one who the swordsman.
Oh, yeah,
wait, I'm just mixing up names. What was the name
cool.
of What was the name of Sokka's master?
Yeah, the dude who he taught him how to fight with swords and stuff like that.
What is his name? Pyondal. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, put him up there. He's also White Lotus.
So are we just gonna make White Lotus A tier?
No, we put him in B so far. I'm cool with B.
Okay,
he's a good character, but I'm cool with B.
Okay,
because I didn't get his he didn't get much backstory in my opinion for me to, other than he was just a dope old dude. Like they kind of threw him in book 3, a dope old dude.
Is this the girl who was like, he's coming? Remember that episode?
What was that?
Was that or is it She's Coming? She's coming.
I don't remember. That's the little girl that like ain't like.
Okay, yeah. So never mind.
Katara got jealous of.
She said something. The part always made me laugh.
Let's get a girl Toph.
Toph?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know how I feel about Toph.
Yeah. I mean, that's the S plus character right
plus.
there. That scene we just watched the other week. Yeah, S plus.
Toph to me is the greatest.
Yeah, well,
greatest
bender in the show.
I want to say greatest bender.
She's the greatest bender in that season of with those people being alive. She was the greatest bender on that show. She put in maximum work.
Okay, who we got? So, I guess Aang has to be S plus as well.
Of course.
I don't even
where
see
is he?
Aang.
We probably got multiple versions of Aang in here too. We'll get there. Let's find.
There's Aang right here.
Yeah. Let's throw Aang up there. Yep, Master Aang. Let's throw him S plus, of course.
The library bird.
I like the library bird because he told them what to do and what not to do.
Oh yeah,
and I mean, look, they had to get their knowledge or whatever. But why did he? Because he knew they were trying to fight the war or whatever. I like the owl.
So we went with B tier.
Yeah, B tier character. I like the owl. Yeah.
If you were cool and we liked you, it wasn't that pivotal.
Kyoshi probably might get moved to A. We'll leave it there for now.
Yeah, I think she got to get moved to A.
Okay.
Because I feel like A is gonna be that tier of people who are like not the main people, but like did dope stuff.
Dad said he just liked Boulder's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, he said King Boomy was pretty cool. Where's King Boomy?
Oh, Boomy.
Boomy gets a level above the rest of the White Lotus. Yeah. He's an S tier character.
Boomy gotta be S tier.
He free on Omashu by himself.
See, Boomy is the dude who I always want to say is the greatest earthbender of all time.
But
then I'm like, I can't put him over Toph. But I love Boomy. Huh?
I would love to see him fight. I think
Toph would.
I can't. I'm trying to imagine him losing. Like I think he would lose and laugh about it. But can I see him losing?
But here's the thing: Toph has metal bending. So that's she leveled up
like
the art form.
Yes, but she got a necessity. If he wasn't so chill about neutral gen and just chilling, he could have invented metal bending.
I mean, you're right. So Boomy, freeing the jank by himself and just seeing him his feats in terms of like I can just like mad power, Yes, Boomy was crazy.
Because here's the thing, metal bending, we realized, not taking anything from Toph, wasn't that hard because then there were other metal benders later on, right? It's just someone had to figure it out. And
Yeah.
it had to know, had to break that mold.
Yeah.
And she broke it, and maybe only she could break it because of her ability to see with her hands, by learning from the Badger molds. So she probably was the only one that could invent it. But once it was invented, if if Boomy was caring, I feel like he could figure it out.
Yeah. All right, well, we might have to workshop that. All right, Avatar.
Put this dude.
Wait,
That's the dude that Katara decided not to kill, that killed the mom. Put him on and get him away from the screen.
Oh, okay. I don't even really fully remember
Because he
him.
was whining and like still trying to. He's like, you can kill my mom or whatever. Like, I killed my mom, take my mom. Like, he's trash.
Oh,
He was
is this
trash.
the general from the beginning? Nah, that's somebody different. I thought.
No,
I saw
isn't
him.
that Amon and them's dad?
So I don't remember all that.
I can't because it looks like the flashback, almost like the sheen of it.
okay.
I think that might be him, but I'm not totally sure. I'll be wrong, but
So yeah, we don't remember you.
yeah. I think that might be Amon and them's dad.
We don't remember you either.
No. Who is that?
That's the dude you said was his brother or something.
I feel like it's his brother. He was a cool character.
So C tier. I don't remember this dude at all.
I like to see him and if that's Amon's brother. Well, let's put Amon somewhere. Amon was a good villain.
Where
he
is
was a
Amon?
fraud, but he was a good villain. Amon.
Okay, right here.
He was a good villain. He was a fraud, but he was a good
Oh,
villain.
that was the first season, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Korra.
Okay.
Put him
yes.
in A tier, I think. I like Amon.
'Cause he was, yeah, that's right. Because he was like canceling out all their abilities and stuff, right?
He could turn off people's bending. He used water bending, so he was a beast.
Because he was pretending like he could do like all like that's the thing. He was like
He didn't know he was a water bender because he was
That's
part of
right.
the what was the name of the people that he was leading?
I don't remember.
But
But you're right because they didn't know he was a water bender, and then he basically was lying about that.
Look,
this is the dude that was
Mako.
Yeah.
I have issues with Mako.
So D tier.
No.
See?
Because he's actually dope. Because he one-handed took out Amon with a lightning strike. Amon was waterbending him at the end, and he got one finger out and hit him with it. So he charged that thing in advance. Mako was actually a beast. He was just giving trash storylines. All the romance stuff. If all that was not a part of the deal, he'd be a much better character. I would almost give Mako B tier. I like him more than I like Korra, honestly, as a character.
All right. Look, we got all the different. So this is Zuko's dragon. Zuko's dragon.
Way when he was old man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool that he got a dragon. Though. He
I
deserves
don't
it.
know what to do with the animals.
Do we want to put Korra in there?
Where's she at?
She's right up top here on the right.
All right. Well, we have to do what has to be done, and we all have to agree.
All right. Now, I'm trying to be fair, though. I'm trying to be fair. Because I would do that in a heartbeat. Does she deserve it that bad? I got to think of all the trash she messed up. Yes, it's her fault that the Avatar line is gone. She got played by her uncle. She was just too immature so much. It wasn't so much that stuff got messed up, because Aang messed stuff up too, but she was so immature about it so often, and they did not let her just grow up fast enough.
So
I feel for her going through everything with Zahir. I would almost put up a cheer for that, but I think she's a C tier character. I'm okay with C tier.
So her bending, where's her bending at in terms of everybody else? Like, was she an
some
exceptional water bender?
Some people say that she could be Aang. I don't believe
she could
that.
beat Aang.
Some people say that. I don't believe that.
What would make people say that she
was-
could beat Aang?
Because she mastered a lot of the elements, like as like a toddler. Well, I won't say master, but like she came out the womb water doing the elements, everything.
So she just learned them quickly, but it
Yeah, but she still had to go and master them by age 16.
Aang's issues were more he had self-doubt issues.
Yeah,
and stuff holding him
she
back.
didn't doubt herself enough. She didn't doubt herself a little more. Then by the time she was doubting herself after the Zahir debacle,
Yeah, and plus it was, remember that time we were watching that clip of, like, it's last week or whatever, the other week, and it was like this whole thing was going down, and Team Avatar was nowhere to be found.
oh yeah. Here's my thing:
The show
If
could
they-
happen without her.
If they had to let her beat Zahir by herself, I would have given her more props. If they let her do it.
She's gonna be C for right now. We're gonna be,
And I know I'm not giving her props for, figuring out how to get Rava back and all that kind of stuff.
look, we gotta be controversial on that one.
Yeah, I mean, see, I've been fair with C. Let's see what everyone else has to say. Let's see. Toph and Boomy would be a fight. I would pay to watch. Yeah. As Casey said, Daddy asked, we got Appa twice. Yes, there's a bunch of Appa. Well, there's an Appa that's S tier. Then the other one was like and D tier is the one that was like Aang's hallucination.
Yeah.
Which I
imaginary.
didn't do that for me. Casey said, yes, who wins that fight? Toph or Boomy? That's a draw. Mama said Aang was 12 years old and he took the Fire Lord's bending powers. Yes, that's why he's S plus. Zhao, I like me some Admiral Zhao.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good. I mean, he was a.
I give him a B tier. He's a
Well,
villain.
I say B because I feel like he got kind of outshined after a while.
He did.
Like a lot of in the beginning, it was like, oh shoot, but then as you kept going, it was like he wasn't that.
I mean,
he
he got closer. He didn't do a bad job. He just had his issues because he killed the fish and he shouldn't have did that. And then Zuko was trying to help him. He was like, nah, bro. I mean, I respect it. You stood on business to the end. So
I don't know. He might be C. Now that I think back to him, I'm like, what? I mean,
yeah, you might be right. Put him in C.
He was menacing, but I feel like if you compare to all the other villains and stuff like that.
Well, they had some really good villains. It's a high bar. So
I'm like,
Tracker Lady. The one that, Judy. Is that Judy 1 or Judy 2?
I don't know. I don't know how to tell the difference between them.
I'm trying. If I see this other one, if she's in here, I would probably be able to figure it out. That might be Judy 1.
I don't know if they have both of them.
They would have to, I think. But let's put her up there. If that's Judy, I mean, regardless,
This
it's
was
the same
the
principle.
bossy saying.
Yeah, there's no one bossing say.
Okay,
she did her job well, even though she probably got killed in the end for Nat keeping them back. B tier character. I like Judy. She was cool. She did her job well.
Okay.
She's a good character.
We'll put her there for now.
Menacing.
This is their dad, right?
Yep. Coda, or whatever the name is.
I thought I wanted to start at B, but I kind of want to put him at C. Because what the heck did this man do?
He was out there. He had to leave his family.
Well, I'm talking about like that we saw.
No, remember, he one man went in. He had to take out that outpost. Back when Day of Black Sun, even though it fell, he went in there and took out a bunch of firebenders and like went in and went hard and almost died doing it. He was a beast.
Because he was had like, his little resistance thing once he got out of there. Because he was in prison, really.
Yeah. And they got out and everything.
Yeah.
He helped with that. Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, put some respect on his name.
Okay, we'll put him up there for now.
Who else we got here?
I don't know who all these old people are.
Yeah, some of us got to do some chorus stuff. Let's see here.
All right, let's go ahead and get my man
Zahir.
And
then we'll get Tenzin after that.
Okay, I want to put him at S, but am I doing too much? Is this man actually
I
A?
would put him.
He's got to at least be A tier, right?
He is not going the same tier as Tenzin. Let me put it like that.
He can't go to Tenzin. Okay, so
Tenzin had his number.
All right, so Tenzin got to be S tier then.
If not,
unless
S+.
you want S plus. I mean, Tenzin.
I like me some Tenzin.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue on that too hard.
Put him in
S plus feels a little high.
Put him in S, and then Zahir got to go down to A because he was a good villain, but Tenzin exposed him.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the day.
I just liked him as a villain.
He was
but
very
you're right. It wasn't like he was.
Yeah.
Where's Uncle Iroh at?
Good point.
I've not
Are we
seen
a
this
Fire
man
Lord?
yet.
You got all the fire and people down here. They actually do have.
Oh, here he is, right
position
here.
By clans.
Oh, okay. Well,
right.
Here's the Fire Lord. I mean, he's got to be
S
plus maybe. This is in terms of power.
Well, yeah, we're going with power.
And then what he did almost took over the entire world.
All right. Okay, here's the whole thing. This list is all about many things, but we should do another one for power scaling.
Power scaling, yeah, that's true.
Power scaling.
So if we don't rank power scaling, then I guess maybe at least S tier for him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we do power, he needs to be on S plus. Because I feel like that's why I got Toffle. That's why I want her up here. I guess all Team Avatar, I guess, could be here, but I am kind of mixing power in there as well.
Yeah. Well, let's put Iroh S plus. We know he put him in S plus.
Is it Iroh S plus?
Yeah, Iroh's got to be S plus.
Yeah, I like Iroh. So yeah, then this is more so of just what they did as characters in the story. Their story.
I think I had a discussion. I haven't with Mama about that, but if Iroh, maybe not as an older man, because he said he wasn't sure he could beat the Fire Lord. But I know what it was. Alternate history. What if Iroh became the Fire Lord? Never went good. He didn't lose his son.
He probably would.
And he just became the Fire Lord like it was originally planned. Would Aang be able to beat Fire Lord Iroh?
Yeah, Iroh was locked in. And when they show his flashbacks, like he was one who almost
like, is he more powerful combat wise because of learning from the dragons and his wisdom and everything, or would he have been just the same amount of power or more if he was evil, but his wisdom just helps him be a better person? Like, what made him stronger?
I would say based on like the messaging we get from at least that first series of Avatar, they probably would say this was the better version of him. Probably because it was
But
like,
was he stronger? Could Aang have beat Fire Lord Iroh during Sozin's comic?
So my only thing would be, what was the difference in them between Iroh and
Would
What's his
Iroh
name?
have even needed Sozin's comic
to do
to accomplish what he was going to accomplish? Because
Yeah.
he would have got bossing, say, possibly.
Yeah.
Because he quit after his son died.
So I
Would
don't
he
know.
have done it? Would he eventually
I
gone
think
it?
I need to know more about what is his Fire Lord's name? I can't remember.
Dang. Not Sozin, because Sozin's comic. Not Zuma. Dang, what is
But
his
yeah,
name? Ozai.
Ozai, yes. I need to know more about Ozai. I think I don't know enough about Ozai.
Ozai is very powerful. I'm not trying to nick anything from
But
him.
no,
I
yeah,
feel like
I
Iroh
see,
is more dangerous.
and then that's what I'm saying is I feel like I know enough about Iroh. I think I would know what more of his weaknesses are to say, okay, yeah, he wouldn't have done what he did if he had like a pride issue that blinded him, or he had. But I don't really know that he had any weakness that messed him up, or did the Aang just beat him? We're gonna put Zuko's S plus.
S plus.
This is character arc alone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he got one of the best character arcs in fiction. So
I feel like, I just feel more strongly about him than even that dude Katara and
and Sokka. Yeah.
I mean, Katara can go up there, but for me, Katara, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yes, we got the Zuko case. That's who we got. Let's see. She said Judy was brainwashed. She could only do her job. She was one who mentioned Zuko. We do got Zuko. Daddy said Fire Lord is S plus because he banished his own son for his cause. That's what I liked about the evil of him, because in the live action show they changed it.
Oh, they did.
They made it where he still burned them, but it actually was a little more brutal because he had like a fireball in his hand, just held it to his face.
Lord.
But he made it where it was like he actually loved his son and was trying to make him stronger. He thought that by doing that would make him stronger. He was disappointed in that he wasn't as strong. But Ozai just did not care about that boy at all.
What's her name?
Oh, she was
Zuko's
dope.
girl. She was a
May.
beast. May was a beast, and
That's not Ty Lee, but
oh, that's not
Ty
Ty
Lee's a
Lee.
bit-
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
not
you're
Ty
right.
Lee.
It's from the kids from the school.
Where is Ty Lee? Oh, Ty Lee's over
why
there.
is she out there? Ty Lee, hands, beast. She was a beast. I would put them both at least B tier. Maybe.
I think B tier is fair.
B tier.
We
But
gotta go
I
for it.
like both of them.
Yeah,
as
they were both
characters.
B's. And Ty Lee put in work on the zoo, like
Yeah.
Could've killed her if y'all
Oh,
went
that's right,
through it.
because like there was like she was like they were trying to get her to stop.
Yeah.
and she did yeah, like just traded on her.
Throw them both in jail.
Yeah,
that was
man, the Fire Nation though has some of the most like emotional. Cause think about when they were all had their like they were all
On
like,
the beach?
on the beach.
One of my
camping.
favorite episodes of that show.
And like he was like trying like he's like no, like he was having all these.
Yeah, they're like, so what is it? What is it? Are you angry at me? He's like, I'm angry at myself.
Yeah, it was like some for real, but like even like the moments of calm and cool he had there, and like, oh, is Azula gonna also turn? But like, didn't they diverge and locked into who they were as people?
Yes, like it was. You saw a bright moment of what could things
Where
look
we're
like
all
if everybody
friends,
could be
everybody's
stable,
chill,
and
and
then
it's like,
everybody got locked into their destiny. So yeah, that's a good show.
Avatar, man.
Yeah, book 3 is underrated in that way. What's his name? The little boy, Milo.
Oh yeah, he was.
Milo's
funny.
a good character. I give him B tier at least.
Okay.
As a grown man, that dude's gonna be a beast.
I don't know what baby that is.
Does he have another kid? I'm trying to remember.
I don't even know.
She was popping out.
Where is this? Who is this?
Avatar, the Avatar that he saw, Yang, whatever her name is.
I don't even know what she did. So,
Well, I mean, she just gave him advice and stuff.
all right, so don't remember.
No.
C-tier.
I mean, she
C-tier.
didn't do nothing. C tier.
I'll give you if you're an
I'm sure there's more in the
Avatar,
lore.
I'll should give you C tier.
I mean, some Avatars.
Oh, cabbages.
Cabbage man, cabbage merchant. He needs his own. He's a cabbage tier. He
right,
went through a
C-tier.
lot. But he built a corporation. 'Cause I think in Chorus time it was like a whole.
Oh, for
corporation
real? That's funny.
Based off the cabbages, but yes, he didn't do nothing.
Where's the first dude who started everything?
What are you talking about?
It was in Korra, but he was like the first.
Villain?
The first one to go to the spirit realm and all that stuff.
Oh, you talking about her uncle?
That was her uncle.
Are you talking book 2?
No, I'm talking about in Korra, in the Legend of Korra.
You said that went to the spirit world.
Didn't they show that whole bit, the whole origins of that?
Oh, you talking Avatar 1?
yeah,
The
yeah,
first Avatar.
yeah.
He's over here.
Yeah, he seemed dope.
He was dope. He messed stuff up, but he was dope.
So are we gonna put him in the same tier as Korra?
No.
Maybe we'll make him B tier. Right?
No, I would have. He actually was kind of dope. Maybe S tier.
All right, we'll put him at
That
tier
might
right now.
be
Too high.
Let me think about it. It wasn't that he wasn't dope or anything, but
I mean, he wasn't around for that much either, I guess.
A is fine. A is
Leave
fine
him at A for now. That he's a lot of characters.
He's a lot of characters.
Do we have the main people up here? We missing anybody of the
Yeah,
main?
let's make sure. Let's track and make sure we're not
Okay.
missing my main. Drop it in the chat if we're missing somebody obvious. Let's look at Water Tribe up here. Are missing anybody that definitely needs to be somewhere?
Who is this? No, that's their
That's the
mom,
mom, I
isn't
think.
it? I don't know.
Sad.
That's one of the Aang's kids, right?
Kaya, his daughter.
I don't really remember.
She should have put in more work. I feel like I was a little disappointed in her performance.
Who the heck is this? What the? Oh, this is Legend of Korra, I think, when there's spirit realm stuff.
Oh, one of the spirits. I think we got everybody. Let's look at Earth Kingdom. Is there anybody in Earth Kingdom that definitely just has to be in?
Oh, we didn't put what's her name up there?
Who are you talking about?
What's her name? Right here.
Oh yeah, she's dope. She goes up the same with the rest of Team Avatar.
What's her
Suki.
name? Yeah, Suki's a beast.
Same tier as the rest of the Avatars for sure. I mean, Team Avatar.
Team Avatar. Who else we got? I feel like that's the main people. I mean, I guess you want if you want to hit Toph's kids.
We should come back to them. Roku, Avatar Roku.
Oh, Roku. I mean, S plus. I love me some Avatar Roku.
You do?
I do, man.
Okay.
I do. But I mean, he can be S tier, but I just really like Avatar Roku.
Okay, we can leave him there. I'm okay with
My
that.
favorite part though is like whenever like when Aang went to the temple. And remember when we went to that concert, Jane, and they did that thing. It was where was it at? I don't remember now, but that's beside the point. But
Well,
when he went to the temple,
Yeah.
and then like they opened the door and he was standing there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yep.
he was a beast.
No, yeah, you're dope.
I mean, I feel like I know he probably made some mistakes, but I felt like he was the one right before Aang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like dang, that was like, man, he was trying to put some work in. He just had a
Yeah, and then Sozin.
yeah. I mean, I guess for messing stuff up, do we give him credit for that?
He was a good villain. He's a jerk, but he was a good villain.
Okay.
His boy died.
Let's see what we got.
He didn't kill Roku. He just didn't save him.
Okay.
Roku had some breathing problems. He couldn't make it through. Well, no, he did get blasted right in the face with the one of the steam vents. That was it. Is there anybody super important we're missing?
one of his Aang's.
Yeah,
This dude looks familiar.
That's the first fire, but he was also in one of the White Lotus. I forgot his
Okay.
name, Jane something or other, but he was the dude that the first one to try to teach him firebending in book one.
Oh yes,
He was cool.
Combustion Girl.
You want to hit up
Toph's
Toph's kids?
Yeah, so I remember her
She
being
was
cool.
dope. Put her age here at least.
I remember her being cool. I liked her.
Yeah, she was a little salty because she lost her man to Pema, but
Wait, what?
remember she was originally Tenzin's before the show started.
Oh,
Yeah.
So who did Tenzin end up getting with?
The girl Pema, whatever her name
Is
is.
she up here? Is this her?
I think that's her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Was she
like-
younger too? I was I felt like she was.
She do like her.
That was always the back of my head. I was like, dang.
She's kind of because she was like, was it Cordos asking her for advice or
said,
something like that? She was like, I couldn't see him. I wasn't gonna let him spend his life with the wrong person. So she's like, I'm like, bruh.
You think about Legend of Korra was kind of grimy.
It was everybody was a little slimy in that show.
they did some stuff in that show, man.
All right, I think we got the important people. We're going to run out of time here if you want to do any other segments.
Okay,
We
yeah.
might have to
All
come back
right.
to this if
So,
you
yeah.
really want to. But let's go back up and see what we've got so far. And see if we
Okay,
actually
so
are
we
okay with
got
this.
Toph, and the thing is, S plus supposed to be reserved for the top of the top. So we got Toph up there. We got Aang. We got Iroh. We got Zuko. We got Avatar. Roku.
I'm trying to determine does Qatar deserve S tier, S plus?
I mean, I'm not gonna fight it, but does that mean we got to put all Team Avatar up there?
No.
Because
This
we
is
would only
more-
be leaving off.
I know. But Qatar did put in.
She grew a lot.
She might get an edge. I mean,
What's
she learned.
people saying.
She learned bloodbending.
Yeah,
on
bloodbending.
the spot.
Yeah, bloodbending
On the
was
spot.
big. So I mean, I guess we can put her in that spot.
All right, Mama keeps saying all about Iroh's boys. She said Master John is his name. Okay, that's who it was. The guy that taught Aang first. What do y'all think? Is Qatar okay in S tier or should she be in S plus? If we put her in S plus, it's all of Team Avatar because then we would just be leaving Sokka out.
Yeah.
he would be the only one not there.
So I mean, he just gets in just because it's I mean, I guess we can put the Team Avatar above because Team Avatar probably goes above everybody as a team.
And he had his plans, like they were all very important in the final battles. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Put Katara S plus because she beat Azula, and I got to give her mad respect for that.
Well, yeah,
no one could do that, and she did it. I'm of the mind that Azula, even though she was off her game, might have been more dangerous when she was crazy. That's just my personal headcanon. Sokka, all right. I mean, he ran the airships into each other. He learned how to fight with the sword. He had a lot of the plans and everything.
He was getting mad girls.
He was. He is the one that beat Combustion Man.
All right. I'm not a super fan of it, but we're gonna put him on S tier.
Okay, S plus.
S plus.
All right. I'm cool with S tier where it's at. Does anybody else belong in S tier? That is not in S tier.
Okay, let's see. We got Avatar Kyoshi. We have freaking UA. We got the core villains.
I don't see anybody there that I feel like needs to be in S. And I don't see anybody in S that needs to be in S plus.
It's hard to put any of the avatars in there because we didn't really get to see enough of them. Like, I just love me some
Roku. I would have probably left him in S, but I'm cool with S plus.
I mean, we can bump him down because it's not like
Mama is very perturbed that we keep leaving out the rest of the White Lotus.
Oh wait, so who did we miss?
Well, no, we didn't put John up here.
Oh, okay.
I don't grab John. He's I
don't even remember what he did.
He's over here on the right. He didn't do much. He had one episode, then he came back. Put him in.
So White Lotus automatically go B tier.
I mean, that's we have him right now.
If you White Lotus, you automatic B tier.
Mama's gonna be happy with. Mama agrees that Avatar team is S plus. Daddy says Sokka is S plus because he seems smart and dumb at the same time.
Everybody loves Sokka. I just
Sokka was he was the only non-bender. Like you got to give him respect for that. For sure.
Yes, but maybe I just really have a high level for like feats and like
I mean I can see that.
But yeah, I mean I don't know. He just always kind of.
All right, that's all I got. There's no one else up here that I feel like it has to be scaled right now.
Okay, yeah, we're supposed to be doing this. We got these people on NB, and okay.
Yeah,
I guess we're all in agreement about what's her face. Cora C tier.
We're probably giving her a little too much hate, but I don't know. You destroyed that.
We didn't give her. We didn't give her a D. We could have. We gave her a D.
Some people might not agree with Jet and D, but we just really don't care for Jet.
Man, Jet didn't do Jack Diddley squat. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. We're going to wrap that up.
We'll wrap that up.
But I like that, though, so we can definitely do more of those tier things.
Yeah. Next up, anybody got any ideas of things we should do tier lists for? That'd be characters. You can do TV shows,
movies,
seasons of shows, episodes of shows, movies.
They had the actors one up there, too.
Actors? Oh, that would be crazy to do.
All right, we got a few more minutes.
Do you want to do a one gotta go?
Yeah, we should probably do a one gotta go.
I don't have time for one of my rants.
Unless you want to hit the rant.
Can I do a rant in 10 minutes?
You probably can. I mean, because it depends on the angle you're taking with it.
All right, what do I want to do? Do I want to do this rant? All right. There's a question of if Sakura gets too much hate.
Okay.
And Naruto. Now, let me throw this out there for all the Sakura fans. It is true that Toei Animation, they do Naruto, actually changed Sakura's character from the manga.
Oh, they did?
There are things they added. Like when she joked him for being like an orphan in like the early episodes, that didn't happen in the manga.
Oh,
there's stuff that happened in the manga that like they added stuff to almost like make her a worse character. So if you just read the manga, Sakura actually probably not that bad a character.
Okay.
So I admit that. That's fine. And I actually want to go back and just read the Naruto manga straight out. I think there's a lot of stuff they changed that it was better in the manga. But anyway, going off of the show, I want to compare why Sakura deserves the hate she gets. Like compare her to Katara. Because you get the two mainline females on both shows. All right. And they did Katara right and they messed up with Sakura. Because Sakura started out with the main squad, right? Mm-hmm. And so that gives you a sense of like belief of where she's supposed to go.
Team 7 all day, baby.
Exactly, right? So if they start at the same time, you're expecting her to kind of run in parallel strength-wise.
Okay.
Now, we didn't get the whole reincarnation thing to the end where they start breaking away. You know, I mean, they had already broken away in power level, but I'm saying as to why they were a duo separate from her. And when they introduced in part 1 the 3 legendary Sannin, you led us to believe that we were going to get a repeat of that. where they're all relative in strength. Or at least it appeared that way at first. Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Tsunade. They had the 3-way deadlock. And later on, we learned that there might have been a bigger power gap. But Tsunade continued to show strength all the way through. So we assumed by the end of series, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura would be like the next 3 legendary Sani and kind of have that whole 3-way deadlock. So the fact that her power didn't keep increasing enough over the course of part 2 of Shippuden is why Kishimoto did her wrong. She should have had more power. Meanwhile, you got Katara. Everybody starts on a base level. You got Sokka, Katara, and you get, that's your big 3 right there. And they all continue to grow in strength and capability across the show evenly. I would even say they gave Katara more than maybe you had to, because just like Sakura, they both became healers, right? And that could have been her whole shtick right there, just to be the healer. But she continued to be a combat beast. And Crossroads of Destiny, the season book 2 finale, she proved how powerful she was. That was the first time she one-upped Azula. And it kind of showed, like, man, the writers of Avatar are great, because that one little inkling of strength was she showed when she kind of like grabbed up Azula in her tentacles and threw her down. It was like, that was the key right there. Wait, Katara, are you the key? Because Azula was just waxing everybody the whole season. She was putting in work. No matter what she did, nobody was touching her. That was the first time someone, I mean, Aang kind of did it with the drill, but kind of inadvertently. She one-on-one against Azula put in work. And that was the first clue that maybe you're the key to beating Azula, the strongest character in the show at this point. And so Katara kept growing in strength. And Crossroads of Destiny, when she had to like defend Aang against everybody when he got struck by lightning and everything, you were a beast for that. And she was a healer. So, and she's saving Aang's life. Now, Sakura saved Naruto's life in the final war when Madara yanked Kurama out of him. She kept his heart beating and all that kind of stuff. And we gotta give respect for that. But when you look at the combat progression, Katara kept progressing. She kept learning new skills. And yes, we find out the last minute that Sakura did learn the 1,000 healing jutsu, but it just felt like, even in the dialogue, it felt like we're just trying to jump her up real quick, but she still wasn't there where she needed to be. And at that point, it was a Naruto and Sasuke show, so it felt like too little, too late. Now, in the Boruto era, Sakura is a beast. She's better in Boruto. Like, her strength level is ridiculous. Like, it sounds like a hyperbole, but Sakura and Boruto could beat Madara. In the final war. That's how the power level increase by the time we get to Boruto is so ridiculous. Sakura is a beast.
Well, all right,
she's definitely past Hokage level.
Good
but
Lord.
but in Shippuden though, they just didn't do her character justice.
Do you think it's just that more of the fact that she was just a normal person, that she actually was putting work in? She just was compared to Naruto and Sasuke. And then but the other thing I will say though, I always picked up on
Kakashi kept it going.
Like in terms of what?
Kakashi became the third charter.
Oh, he
progressed and kept getting stronger and learning new stuff more than Sakura did.
I didn't expect that from Kakashi, because I feel like most of the like teachers and stuff kind of got left behind.
That's what you would have expected.
So
but Kishimoto gave Kakashi more of a spotlight going in than he did Sakura.
Right.
So Sakura fell off out of spotlight, and then it became almost like Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi were the main characters, because we get to the final villain of the show, and it's his best friend from the past. Like, he forced him back into the spotlight, which is cool because the story was good. But when you look at where Sakura was, you would have thought Kakashi was like almost thinking like when he felt like Naruto when he was mastering Rasen and Shuriken, he was like, you surpassed the fourth Hokage. Like, it felt like Kakashi would have fallen to the background. Then after that, they go fight Kakazu, and who's putting in work? Kakashi. Even Team 10 is falling by the wayside. In the time frame where we got Shikamaru stepping up and beating the man who beat his master, this is the perfect time to show the passing of the torch and saying, like, it's time for next generation. And Naruto kind of did it by one shot in Kakazu, but Kakashi's putting in work the whole fight. You got Kakashi in there like, I'm checking out this heart. I'm checking out this heart. Like, you could say Naruto only won because of all the work Kakashi put in. And Kakashi still is the one that killed Kakazu. He was like, the next generation is it, the will of fire. Talk about Kakashi. I love me some Kakashi, but like, and then final battle gets the eyes from Obito, pulls out a Susanoo just out of nowhere, masters Kakashi was a genius.
I mean, that's the thing too. You have to remember,
he was a genius.
he was a beast. Like, you can go back to like the flashbacks when he was a kid and everything like that. He was that, like, how we view Naruto. He was Sasuke before Sasuke in a way. Like, I mean, I guess you could say his more like his brother, Sasuke's
Itachi.
Brother,
Yeah.
But I'm saying is the way I think that people feel about Sasuke in the early days. Like,
that's who Kakashi was.
That's who Kakashi was.
Kakashi's who we thought Sasuke was. Sasuke got exposed because I'm not confident he would have beaten Neji.
Well,
I'm not confident he would have beat Neji.
Because what happened in
Well,
that fight?
by the time he was copying Rock Lee's moves and he got the lightning, Chidori, he probably would have beat Neji.
I mean,
he probably would have beat Neji.
So at that point, Sasuke was, kind of a beast.
But you got to keep. Would he have been able to speed blitz him? Because getting close would have been the issue. Would he be able to speed blitz Neji?
Justice for
and hit
Neji
him
as well.
Yeah. Justice for all of the Konoha 11, because all of them besides Shikamaru kind of got outshined.
Yeah. That is a good one. It's hard. I don't know. I feel like back then Sasuke was like legit. I think what happened with Sasuke, to me anyway, is when he started getting the special training. But it was when what's his face, Orochimaru to me just actually kind of hindered him.
You're right. Him getting the curse mark completely derailed his progression.
Yeah, and like the fact that he got to where he still getting to it anyway, but he had to go on this long I feel like he would have had a more linear path if he had been still getting trained by Kakashi. But I don't know though, because he did do some. When you go to like all the other stuff he started doing with the Orochimaru and then learning all like the forbidden stuff and doing stuff with the eyes, I don't know if he would have done all that.
Well, here's my thing. The best thing he got from Orochimaru, although he developed it himself, was he invented Kirin.
Okay.
The jutsu where he brings the lightning down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where he doesn't even have to have chakra to do it. That was his best move, but he developed that on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Could he still develop that without Orochimaru? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, did Orochimaru really add anything to him? Because by the end of the show, all of his Hack's abilities are Uchiha abilities.
Yeah.
That he got from Itachi.
I don't really know that. I feel like that was more of a derailment of his career.
I feel like that.
Kind of restored his career. He had if he was like an athlete, it would have been he had like this horrible thing happen in his career.
Yeah.
But then he came back and overcame it.
Because Itachi, wanting Sasuke to be the hero and everything. Part of what he did, his part in shot, was to make sure he killed the piece of Orochimaru that was still in Sasuke. Took away all his curse mark abilities, and then transferred his Mangekyo to Sasuke.
Yeah.
And so in that moment, it's like Itachi's like, "No, this is what you need. I know you spent the past 3 years or whatever working on this. You don't need none of that. You need your birthright. That's gonna make you way stronger."
Think about it. We think about everything that they ended up accomplishing later on.
Yeah.
Orochimaru, who at a point.
Yeah.
So.
No, you're right. And he knew the power cliff. He had power cliff.
So, do you think by the end of Shippuden, do you think that Sakura was at least past what's her face? Tsunade? Or you don't think that yet?
She didn't show me anything to make me believe that.
But like
Tsunade put in work against Madara. All the Kage lost, but so I don't give Tsunade any more disrespect than I give the rest of the Kage. They all get disrespected.
All them Kages got took out, and I remember because what's the thing got cut in half.
Yeah, Tsunade got cut in half. Sakura didn't show me anything to make me believe that she was stronger than Tsunade. They would win the one-on-one fight.
She did become a beast healer.
She did, and I give her props for that.
And then she had the super strength.
Yeah,
so
but I'm saying,
you remember that one movie when she punched a dude's head off?
Yeah, that was.
That was.
That stuff was the stuff that made us believe in Shippuden she was going to be A tier. Like, we started the show with her with the bell test, and then she fought Sasori with Granny Chiyo. That led us to believe, Sakura's going to keep leveling up. And she just stopped. She hit a wall. Katara would have never needed to be saved by Aang the way she needed to be saved. When the Hidden Cloud Ninja showed up, because Killer Bee was missing.
Oh, okay.
And they attacked Naruto, and him and Sai did that combo move where he and Naruto grabbed the sword and then did a Shao Kahn.
Okay,
and what happened? Sakura was a weak link. She got hit, and he had to catch her and all that stuff. Katara would have put in work first. Katara was a killer. Katara was the Kobe of that team. She had a mob mentality. She put in work. She would have killed the Fire Lord if it was her destiny. If she was out to her, she'd have been, "I'm gonna kill the Fire Lord." She had that mentality. That's why she went with Zuko. Was like, Want to go kill this dude? Let's go kill this dude. Like, I'm cool with it. And then he went on Aang like, all right, if the killing's wrong, what you gonna do when you gotta face my father? And he was like,
I don't know.
Zuko derailed the entire last 4 episodes of that show. Now Aang had to think about it. It's like, holy crap, what am I gonna do?
That's hilarious.
So that's why I give Katara more respect than Sakura, because Sakura should have been what the progression that Katara has. What Sakura should have had. She didn't do the main character in the show, but she should have had way more relevancy, and they did a good job by setting things up with so many characters. And the problem was Kishimoto did, he sidelined all the characters except for Naruto and Sasuke, and that's what the real problem is. But the writers of Avatar did a good job because Katara has someone to fight, Azula, and that was perfect. That was really good
job with that.
All right, I know we missed a lot in chat. Noble Shadow, what's up, Zell and Jalen? Noble Shadow?
Oh, what's up, man?
That's Dang from way back in the day.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's good, man? I'm glad to know you are out there amongst the land of the living and doing good. That's what's up. Good Lord, Noble Shadow. All right, let's go back to where we missed. Mama said, do a tier Once Upon a Time. Ooh, Once Upon a Time characters. That would be a good tier list.
I'll make that.
I would do that. Let's see. She said, I think Chakra showed power just like Tsunade. Maybe it wasn't shown as much as it should be. And that's a problem. If Sakura was as strong or stronger than Tsunade by the end of the series, they should have showed it. And maybe she was, but it didn't feel like it. And again, Tsunade is getting more of a highlight in that fight against Madara, and Sakura's getting nothing. She's getting no fights here at the end, and they should have given her something. They gave everybody something to do. They gave Mike Guy something to do. Think about it. He didn't even give it to Rock Lee. They gave it to Guy Sensei.
Yeah, that's a beast.
Let's see. And Shippuden, they didn't show her skills like they could have, but she did because in Boruto she showed her skills. Yes, by Boruto era, she's a beast. She definitely surpassed Tsunade 10 times. Noble Shadow said, yeah, Sakura's development of the chakra control was at 10,000 healing got pushed to a filler late in the series of Shippuden, which sucked, man. I wish Kishi did better for her. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. Going all the way back to the part 1, remember Kakashi was like, Sakura got better chakra control than Naruto and Sasuke, both of y'all. Because he was teaching them how to do the tree thing. He was like, she got better chakra control than y'all.
I remember that. Yeah.
So he's, and it felt like it was a setup for something. Because guess what? If you have great chakra control like that, you can learn Genjutsu. What if her mentor had been Kurenai, Asuma's wife, girlfriend, whatever, the one who was supposed to be really good at Genjutsu and tried it on Itachi and got beat?
I don't remember.
The one with the red eyes. The other special Jonin had Asuma, Kakashi, and Kurenai.
Oh, okay.
And she was pregnant by Asuma. If she had taught her Genjutsu, if y'all could have given her Genjutsu, Sakura, that would have been dope.
Yeah.
And you could have even worked into a storyline where, because she was passionate about saving Sasuke too, where she's trying to learn Genjutsu because that's what the Uchiha know. And she's thinking, if I can master Genjutsu and resist it, I can assist Sasuke in defeating Itachi. Because remember, she was willing to leave the village to help him achieve his dream in part 1.
Okay.
So what if she, over the time skip, was like, I'm going to secretly learn Genjutsu and get master of it, because that's what Itachi has.
Right.
And if I can get better at Genjutsu, even as good as an Uchiha, I can support Sasuke and show him my value, and he'll love me or he'll take me with him, and I can save him. Yeah. He could have done something like that. They should have given her
She was too obsessed with Sasuke. That was probably the problem.
Well, yeah. Let's see here. Noble Shadow, Grimstone. He said, cuz, can you see Neji beating Gaara? Because can you see Neji beating Gaara? No.
Neji beating Gaara? At
No.
that point, probably
Okay,
not.
going back to would Sasuke beat Neji? Yeah, Sasuke would have beat Neji. Because Sasuke did blitz Gaara. Although Gaara was kind of unbalanced at that point. Gaara was not his best.
I'm about to say.
But
Wait, hold on. You talking about after? So I'm trying to remember what point did it
in the final part of the tournament.
Yeah, this is after he already had fought Naruto. Was it before? No. It was before he had fought Rock Lee. So he fought Rock Lee. Okay.
Gaara was unbalanced.
Yeah.
But Sasuke would have ultimately lost that fight, like he ultimately did in the Forest of Death, because of the curse mark for one, and no one understood that Gaara had a tail beast in him. So he would have lost regardless. Naruto was just prime placement to be the right person to fight Gaara. It was a perfect matchup. Nobody else was a good matchup for Gaara except for Naruto. Sasuke would have lost. Neji would have lost against Gaara. Neji had no way of getting to that shield that he
would
had.
have been able to do anything.
Yeah, so I would say Sasuke would have beat Neji. He's Noble saying that Sasuke did good versus Gaara, because that should be the benchmark. Yeah, Sasuke did good. He would have lost, but he did good, as good as you could expect. He said the most what he got from Orochimaru was his swordsmanship, negation to some poisons, and there was I think it's mentioned in the manga, maybe in the anime, that they were thinking that Sasuke got so strong because of drugs too that Orochimaru gave him. Like his development was jumped because of that. So maybe that did help his development. Yeah, I was there like that. Let's see. Mama was saying I think Gaara would have taken Neji. It would have been a good battle. Yeah, Gaara that nobody would have touched Gaara.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think that anybody. I feel like Gaara at that point was just on a because it was so like they couldn't have handled it for one.
Yeah,
it was like taken by surprise too by him.
Noble Shout said, "Yeah, to me, Austin. Glad to see y'all brought this back. It's good to see you, man. That's awesome, man. That's cool. What are you into these days? What games you playing?" But yeah, so all right, we're past time now. But that's my rant of Sakura versus Katara. I also have a rant of Sakura versus Hinata. And why Hinata is a better character, even though she was weaker than Sakura for most of the series. Yeah, Hinata's a better character. You don't think Hinata's a better character than Sakura?
I don't like what does she do? What does she do? What does she do?
All right, for the sake of getting back home and we're past time, we're going to say that for tomorrow. So everybody, that's tomorrow. Next week, we're going to do Sakura, why Hinata is a better character than Sakura.
All right, let me add that over down here for.
But it's all about expectations that you set. Sakura failed to meet expectations. Hinata exceeded expectations.
Okay,
Hinata's a better character.
All right, I guess I can see what you're saying.
But anyway, I'll have my rant on that. Why Hinata's a better character than Sakura.
Right, let me add that on for next week.
All right, so we're going to handle that next week. Maybe I'll get to my Batman theory one of these days.
I'll put that in for next week too. We'll see.
And Once Upon a Time character tier list is actually a brilliant idea. Thanks for that, Mama. We should definitely do that.
All right, cool. And we have a bunch of other segments to add.
We did not do one gotta go.
We didn't do one gotta go. We didn't have our underrated classics.
All right, if we were to skip a tier list, because tier lists take a long time, we were to skip a tier list. Well, if we get to a tier list quickly and don't spend time on any trailer reactions, things like that, then we have time for everything. Or we have to skip a tier list and then we could do one gotta go, underrated classics, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So we have to kind of like some gotta swap in and out just for time.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, that wraps it up for our time here. Thank you to everyone in the chat for being here. We had a very active chat.
Yep,
and we really appreciate you guys being here and watching.
Like, subscribe, share, let folks know about the channel. The goal, of course, is to get to 1,000 subscribers and a watch hour so we can monetize, so we can start doing the super chats and the other things and channel memberships and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be kind of the model we're going to do here. So just help us get there. Check out any other videos on the channel, but live streams have been our thing and they've been going well.
Yeah, live streams are doing good. Yep.
All right.
All right. So we will catch you guys next week.
See you.
Until next time. Peace.